We just finished our motorbike trip across Cambodia and we're about to embark on our most challenging adventure yet. On our $300 motorbike, we're driving all the way to the Chinese border.
We are starting our road trip in Laos, here in Don Det. It's actually the closest place from the Cambodian border that you can go to. It's around a 15-minute drive and then you take the ferry crossing. We're on Don Det and it's beautiful. The nature around you is amazing. The simple village life. Someone's having a good time. This would be such a nice place to grow up. Just here every day on the island. You know everyone.
Just a baby boy.
Oh!
Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
One each. Yeah, I think there's a few places who has them, so we need to look what's the best price and stuff. This is it. Buckled up now, ready to go. Can't wait. Literally my favorite attraction here in Don Det. Probably started from somewhere right here. See how that goes. It's gonna be a funny one. Nothing can beat a cold beer on the Mekong River, floating on a tube in 4,000 islands like a boss. So nice and chilling. Literally, I could be doing this all day, every single day. Literally, can picture it as a lifestyle. On one side I have all the nature, and on the other side I see all the like beautiful local houses just on the river. It's so chilling.
So we are just cycling around the sunset side of the island. Basically there's kind of two sides to Don Det, the sunrise side and the sunset side. We are currently staying on the sunrise side, which is also really nice, but a lot of people choose the sunset side because they like to watch the sunset in the evening from their bungalows, which I completely understand. They do Lao Lao mojitos, which are actually really good on Don Det. We've been drinking them every day.
Ooh. Mushroom shake.
Countryside, the nature, it is really just, I feel like the only word to describe Don Det is idyllic. I feel like that's the perfect word to describe this place. And in fact, even though Laos is a landlocked country, we are on the Mekong River with the 4,000 islands, so of course there is going to be a beach. Tawan Beach, as you can see, there it is. That is the beach. It looks so weird, it's like a dandelion caterpillar.
It says hi.
Oh, Laos is full of alien species.
The kid's asking, what is your name? What is your name? What's yours? This is it. We got back. I'm gonna go and enjoy a little bit. This is chilling, man. Just doing this. I could be doing this all day, every day.
We actually just arrived to the bridge that connects Don Det to Dong Con, and it's so beautiful here. It is a bit cloudy today, but the views from this bridge are unbelievable.
This trip we were a little bit unfortunate because of the weather. There's a little bit of like cloudy skies right now, but we're about to do a little boat trip. Just go on a boat, see the sunset. Not sure how much sunset we're gonna be able to capture with these clouds right now, but you know, just do something and see the islands. You ready for it?
Yeah, boat trip. You can't come to Don Det and not do a boat trip.
Slippity slip in here. Watch out. Oh, so we're the first customers on this boat. Yes. Nice. New boat. Like, check this baby out right here. Boom.
Even with the rain, the whole boat trip in itself is kind of what we did this experience for. Just cruising down the Mekong between all the thousands of islands that there are here and seeing local people going about their day, all the boats going past, some of them going pretty fast, I'll say. One guy's like a racer. But yeah, it's a nice vibe to see the local life here and how people live.
Thank you. Cheers.
Not a boat trip without a beer allowed.
Just slowly going on the river through Don Det town. I mean, you see some kids just racing on the boats right now. It's not fair. 2 versus 3. So that's the main pier of Don Det. And as you can see, there's a bunch of beer lao crates for obvious reasons. Because people like to chill here quite a lot. Drinks and stuff. So the supplies just arrived.
We have arrived at one of the many 4,000 islands. We're gonna chill here for a bit and enjoy the sunset. Well, what's left of the sunset, what we can see of the sunset is a little bit cloudy today.
but it still feels kind of like more intense. Like it's so
Yeah.
much like contrast from all the clouds. It's like looks pretty damn cool.
The clouds are really majestic. It's not the sunset boat tour you usually get. If you watched our last video, you'd see what a sunset boat tour really looks like. It was absolutely insanely beautiful. But yeah, obviously it's a bit of a rainy season. Well, not even a rainy season, just a rainy day right now.
Okay.
Off we go.
On our way back, it's raining, but look at what we're looking at, guys. It looks next level. So after beautiful 8 or 9 days in Don Det, we are actually packed up and ready to hit the road. The bike is all ready. Are you ready?
I feel ready. We've been on Don Det for way too long, I think. But it's a trap here. You get stuck. It's too nice.
To be honest, I can't wait to get back on crazy gears and hit the road. Let's hope we make it, because this road trip is gonna be long.
Well, Bonham has blessed us twice.
Yeah.
Him and his wife, so hopefully it'll be a good ride to Pakse.
The reason I'm doing this because the bike is a bit broken.
Yeah.
It just dies like this. It doesn't even start with the button anymore, and we have so many kilometers left to do, like thousands.
I think we just need a new bike.
We'll see how this goes, because if we had a perfect bike with GPS and all, it would be too easy and this adventure wouldn't be as fun. Okay, thank you. Kop chai.
Bye.
See you next time.
See you. Absolutely lovely people here at Bonham Guest House. You should definitely stay here if you come to Don Det. It's a really good vibe.
Ooh, what's that?
Now we're gonna try and get off Don Det in one piece with the motorbikes. Watch out, cow! Watch out, buddy! Mario's about to drive into the water. Tiny little ramp. We gotta get the bike down with all the bags.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Go, go, go.
Now you scared me, man. Can you
Wait.
move a little bit?
Oh my god. Shit.
Before we went all the way to Pakse, we had a little detour to come and see the largest waterfall in Southeast Asia, Kon Papeng waterfall. We're gonna go and check it out. We only had to pay like 5,000 for the parking, which is pretty chilling. Have all the bags in there, so kind of feel nice and safe right now. This waterfall we're about to see is the 7th largest in the world and literally the largest in Southeast Asia. So that's pretty cool. So we're getting closer to this like a very ancient tree that they preserved because it's like sacred.
It stood in the middle of the Mekong by the waterfall for a long time, and then randomly in the middle of the night it just died. So they took it and they put it in this box.
The ancient tree is there. Wow, they really respect this tree. It's like a coffin. It's the first time I'm seeing a coffin for a tree. Look at this beast. The largest in Southeast Asia. 7th largest in the world. What up?
And it all opens up. And there's loads of tiny little waterfalls falling into like the bigger waterfalls, and it creates these rapids that just look absolutely insanely intense. You would not want to fall in there. Look at this. It's beautiful.
To hit the road all the way to Pakse, 2.5 hours or something like that left. bit of a dusty road. The day is gonna end soon. It's starting to rain. Not sure how we're gonna make there, but fingers crossed that the weather's gonna be fine. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. So we have arrived in Pakse. The road was actually pretty good to get here. It was actually pretty smooth. I think it's a new road since what we drove on 3 years ago.
After a few rainy days in Pakse, we finally got a bit of sun and we managed to escape Pakse to come all the way to Pak Song, which is not that far actually. And now we found this little tree house out here. The whole thing is for like $9. 2 tree houses. Literally, it's from like a little movie or something like that. Has like carpet. There's 2 beds, so that's where the girl's gonna be sleeping. We're gonna let them sleep here. Like a hammock. And there's like a whole corridor. Look at that. And there's another hammock just looking at this view. Look at that. How cool this is, right? And this room's sort of like abandoned, but you can still chill here. Overall, we're gonna do the entire Pak Song loop, which is gonna be pretty cool. Loads of waterfalls and stuff like that. And since the weather's good now, I feel like it's gonna be pretty cool.
Just a minute away from our homestay is a waterfall that's actually got the same name as our homestay. It's called E2 Waterfall. We just arrived at the gate, but it's closed.
Closed, that's it. We can't get in. The only way to get in is hop over the gate, obviously. So the bikes are staying here.
Yeah, the ticket stand is pretty abandoned. And this is actually some kind of resort.
It's free.
Budget travel.
There's this tuk-tuk, literally abandoned. Feels like we're in sort of like Walking Dead or something, yeah.
Feel like a horde of zombies are gonna come out of nowhere.
And the waterfall should be somewhere around here. Look at this massive cliff.
Whoa!
Look at that.
I can see a local fishing on the rock.
So the waterfall goes all the way from there, all the way down here somewhere. There, not even sure. Let's get closer. Oh, so sleepy. And I have the current just pushing me. Oh, so sleepy. Wow. Look at this. Boom. Beautiful little oasis, double waterfall. Wow, what a nice little spot. And that looks like going all the way to the jungle.
And of course there ain't no adventure without some problems. The bike's not starting. What? What? Hey!
This is one of the most like busiest parts in the whole of Pak Song Loop. Pak Song Loop is actually quite big. It takes about like 3 to 5 days to see it all, and we are going to go off the beaten path where there's no tourists. But first, let's go and enjoy this beautiful waterfall. I can already hear it. There's a lot of people out here. So what you guys think of this waterfall? Not worth it, right? It's so next level. I wish you guys could see it better, because on the GoPro it doesn't look as close, as beautiful as it is in real life.
Any camera, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, right? There's no camera that can capture this, but this is a massive valley.
Yeah,
just
I
stretches
think
out.
The most, like, the thing that hits you first when you walk in is how, like, actually wide and big it is, and how far down it goes.
Me and Olivia were thinking to do the zip line across the whole of the waterfall, but kind of a little bit hangovers from last night, not feeling 100%. Do it. I'm gonna take a tiny one, just a joke.
30,000.
Some sip.
So it's $2 for a little bottle.
Yeah.
What's inside?
It's like a root.
Ginger?
No, it's some sort of root. We should support the lady
Yeah.
in the business.
Support the locals.
You know you're in Laos when you see all kinds of like random stuff in the market, like these like dried jerkies. I think it's buffalo jerky, and then there's like a whole moonshine with buffalo foot in it, or cow's foot. I'm not even sure.
You wanna try some?
Maybe we should try some baby buffalo foot moonshine.
Liquor.
Let's go. Interesting. It has an aftertaste of a baby of like buffalo kind of. Very beautiful looking ladies with the beautiful like traditional outfits and stuff.
I'm not sure what tribe, but Maria's buying a pipe from them.
Big kid, black kid, come
Look.
on. And take a hit from the bong. Yes, brother.
There we go.
Smells like shit on the carpet.
Oi!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
even I got some of that.
Nice.
How is it?
Wow, strong. We're getting closer to the waterfall, and we'll be also getting closer to a massive crowd of people. And this is why everybody here is for this. Looks pretty cool. We can already feel like the water spraying at us. It's pretty nice and refreshing because it's really hot today. Look at this. Beautiful. We just got to the waterfall and it seems a bit run down. Not many people visiting.
There used to be a path across the water and little like platforms you can chill and have a picnic, but they've all kind of gone.
So refreshing walking in this water, like, oh, beautiful. I mean, look at this view, guys. Nice. And the water is like crystal clear as well.
It's really cold.
So last night we had quite a few drinks, a lot of barbecues, some DJ decks mixing and all that. And when I say last night, it's actually been happening for the past 4 nights. Today is day 5 and we're still here in the treehouse, but I feel like it's time to go, time to start traveling, and just time for a new chapter.
We're hitting the road and we're actually visiting places we've never been to before on the Laos Plateau, Pakse Loop, so we're really excited to explore it. We're on our way to Mystic Mountain and the road is definitely not for the faint-hearted. This is probably why Maps Me says don't come this way.
Look at this, what? This kind of reminds me of the time I went with the Hmong doing survival videos.
We're nearly there, just less than 1 kilometer, so not too bad. Could be worse.
Skateboard. Look at the weed growing. I think we're in the right place. This is our room. We're gonna be sharing this room, and one of those beds is only like 100,000 for 2 people, so that's really cheap out here.
Coffee roaster.
Mystic Mountain coffee.
We are in Laos Plateau, which is very popular for coffee, southern Lao coffee. There's actually northern Lao coffee, southern Lao coffee. So we're trying the southern Lao coffee right now. Let's see. It's 100% Arabica, yeah?
Yes.
Let's do it. Wow, proper espresso.
Now we're heading to the viewpoint here at Mystic Mountain. It's around a 15-minute walk, so it's not too bad. And hopefully we're gonna see some kind of sunset. 1,200
meters above sea level. I don't know how the hell we got this high up, but yeah, it's pretty high. Mystic Mountain. It gets cold at night. Apparently it gets to like 6 degrees in the morning, so buckle up.
We're at the top. Look at these crazy grey clouds against the background. It's about to rain any second, but at the same time you can see the blue skies. Even the mountains look like something from the Himalayas. Like, the clouds are so low, it almost looks like snow. You could totally see how there used to be volcanoes in this area a long time ago. We got too distracted with flying the drone and taking photos on the camera that we completely forgot to vlog. It doesn't look as good on the GoPro as it did on the cameras and stuff, or in real life. It doesn't even look close, but we can promise you that it is extremely beautiful.
Yeah, anyways, here's a couple shots.
This place is called Mystic Mountain. It's definitely very mystical when you're up here watching the sunset. We're even thinking to come up for sunrise tomorrow as well because it was that beautiful.
Very ambitious.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Are we gonna make it?
This is a badass fucking bike.
Rise and shine. We're up for the sunrise. I nearly said sunset.
I'm not sure if it was a good idea. I'm fucking freezing.
I was smart. I brought the blanket from the room.
Oh, so cold. And the sunrise, look at it, guys. It generally looks like any other day at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Morning.
Look at it. Look at what we're looking. Was it worth it?
Didn't expect this.
So we all took our photo, and yeah, this is the coldest I have ever experienced in Southeast Asia. Seriously. Kažkur va Vientiane iš karto bus
Mario's doing some skateboarding lessons. There's not many places to skate up here in the mountains.
I have a ramp up there.
Woo! Here the owner does coffee demonstrations and tours around his land. He also does tours on the jeeps, like this one, but bigger, all the way to the waterfalls. So there's all kinds of things you can do here. But we're gonna head to the next stop because there's still so much to see. Sabadi! Not sure what they said, but it didn't look like it was good.
Not much happening, and then they see the only foreigners in here. You gotta show them the middle finger.
Going off-road, baby! Sand!
Lean forward big time. So far, there is no obstacle stopping travels and toast. I mean, you never know. Touch wood. But so far, so good. Sabadi. Not many tourists have been here for quite a while.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're like the first ones after the lockdown.
The waterfall is over there though. This is it. Thakhek waterfall is the name. A little bit overgrown.
Wow.
I think because it's so high up and the way the water falls, it's just beautiful.
Take a look at this, guys. It's a piece of paradise, is all I can say. In this area, it says there's quite a few waterfalls. I think it's like 7 or 8, right?
Maybe even 10.
Yeah, we just saw one small one on the way up here. And then there's another big one, but it's kind of overgrown, so you can't really see the view. But other than those 3 waterfalls, the rest of them are actually really, really small.
And on Maps.me, if you actually look at the reviews of each one, it says they're just rivers meeting, or it's nothing special and there's not really waterfalls. So
this water, by the way, it's been given by the people who own this place here, and we were like, it tastes kind of nice, kind of like earthy. We realized that this water is from the waterfall actually.
I think so. It tastes like coconut. Sabadi. So we actually just decided to leave that waterfall and completely change our plan. We were going to stay there, but the room wasn't like ready, and we decided to carry on the road trip around the loop.
We are this other waterfall. I don't remember the name of it, but it's literally on the way to Sekong from where we were. I'm not sure how well you can see with the GoPro, but can you imagine this massive valley, and this waterfall looks insanely huge. Yeah. Literally in the middle of wilderness.
We're off. We're heading to one of our favorite places on the loop.
Later, we're revisiting the good old PNS garden. We actually overstayed here a couple extra days because it was so nice. We really enjoyed it being here. So now we're hoping, fingers crossed, that they have spare tents by the river.
I remember you in the YouTube.
Yeah.
You go to the Thailand,
Yeah.
Malaysia.
Yeah.
Oh, so you watch the channel?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, man. That's cool.
By the way, they don't actually offer camping here anymore unless you bring your own tent or hammock, so keep that in mind if you're going to come here.
Because that's
yeah.
exactly what we're doing right now. Setting
Yeah.
up 2 hammocks. Thank God we have them.
This is our setup right here. It's our little living area, bedroom, dining room, and over here is the view of the garden. It's pretty nice, and it's 60,000 kip, so it's $3.50 a night for 2 hammocks. What do you think about that?
Pretty chillin'.
I remember now why I loved it here so much.
This is it.
It looks nicer than I remember. It's beautiful.
You just forget how nice it is, right? You can literally jump off these rocks down into water. Maybe a little bit of cliff diving. We actually done it here with a bunch of kids like 3 years ago or something like that. That was pretty fun. Just jumping into water, proper enjoying it, sunny days.
I love this place.
Hello. Hello. Are you guys traveling as well around?
Yeah, we're
Loop?
from Singapore.
Oh, Singapore. Awesome. You're doing like a whole Southeast, Laos, like a road trip?
Oh, we went to Malaysia, Thailand, and now we're in Laos.
Awesome.
So we just drove around an hour and 40 minutes from PNS Garden. We've just arrived in Tadlo village, which is kind of the next stop on the loop. There's a couple waterfalls in this area, and right now we're enjoying some chicken, steak and fries, going a bit western. with an amazing view of one of the waterfalls.
It's just right here, guys. So there's like little bridges you can walk around. Just a bunch of nature. There's not that many things to do here, but it's like if you like to chill by the waterfall, go for a swim. It's all right.
They do have some really nice bungalows with this view, but we're probably gonna crack on with the road.
Yeah, the road is still really, really long. We got to reach all the way to the north. Oh my god, there's a massive accident.
Oh my god. When did this happen? Today?
Yeah, it feels like
Oh
it.
my god, the whole bridge collapsed.
Alright, how are we gonna get the bike across?
Look how the whole side has collapsed, the whole thing is in. I can see some other travellers on the other side probably trying to go this way on the loop and they can't get past. I don't know if you can see this, guys, but basically what's happened is it's kind of collapsed. Everything that was in there has fallen out and they're trying to pick it up and clear it. Look, people are going through there. We're not going to go through there though, right?
Well, we have to drive all the way around the whole loop. Go there.
That way.
Oh, can you show me on the
Pakse.
map? To Pakse?
Yeah.
Here. Around. Here. Nong Tua. Nong Tua.
Nong Bua.
Nong Tua.
Nong Tua.
Nong Tua.
Bo
No.
Pai hả? Bo Paiบ่?
You can't go that way.
Nong Bua.
Nong Bua.
Yeah,
Nong
Nong
Bua.
Bua.บ่มีรถแล่นไปส่งว่าบ่มีรถแล่นไปส่ง
Oh, he doesn't have a bike to show us where to go.
ไปส่งไปส่งไปเลยไป
We're following the locals. They're gonna show us which way to go. Tyler Lai, dudes.
Seriously. Locals are lovely helping us out like that. Nong Bua.
This road is pretty bumpy, pretty off-road.
Yeah, it's very off-road. Fucking hell, I'm gonna slip in here.
Gotta keep up with them pretty fast. Oh my god. One thing I'll give Lao people, they can drive on anything. Hi. Hi. This is seriously crazy. Jesus Christ. That didn't sound good.
Right, sit forward. Otherwise you slip.
You don't like it, Mario. I could just get off, maybe.
Faster.
Coming down, please wait, please wait. Where are we? We're in a field right now.
There's loads of people going that way because of the broken bridge.
Yeah, there's loads of locals coming this way.
So I'm guessing I'm having high hopes that we're gonna get to where we need to instead of having to drive all the way back today for like a few hundred kilometers. Laos is gonna challenge your biking skills. And it really is challenging mine right now. I love how Lao people, they don't even know each other, these two guys, but they like working together to get out of the situation. And that's amazing because that's what Lao people are all about, like working as a team, as a community, you know, all together going through obstacles and stuff like that. As a team, like
That's one thing we really value about Lao people is the community aspect of it. Everybody's in it together no matter what.
Nope, so.
สบายดี
Dạ, sắp đi. Money.
โอเคเท่าไหร่5,000 บ่เป็นหยัง
So we have to pay 5,000 kip for something.
5,000 ขอบใจหลายๆเด้อขอบใจปักเสยะปักเสด้วยขอบใจ
Don't trust you, bridge.
So we love the waterfalls since we have visited pretty much all of them 3 years ago and we have filmed videos about it. So if you're actually interested into that, you can go and watch that. And then now coming into Pakse, we just seen a whole lot of backpackers just arrived here. And unfortunately, they booked up all of the cheapest guest houses and hostels. So now I'm standing here like a boss. Look at this. A nice view. It's actually like 10 bucks in here to stay at night. It's not too much, it's a little bit out of our budget what we usually would pay here in Laos, but other than that it's pretty good. So now we feel like it's our time to just chill and relax. Olivia is absolutely shattered in bed. It looks like a
I need a beer. About to leave and Mario forgot your shoes. You alright?
Trying to rush it. The more I'm trying to rush it, the worse it gets.
We're really tired.
The bikes seem to be a little bit broken up from all of these dusty roads, going full speed. So I need to change some bearings, change the oil, and like the power startup doesn't start. So I left it at the mechanic, and now me and Olivia are going. There's one little nice restaurant that we found. It really feels like a little countryside kind of thing, you know, like a western, or I don't even know, but like I look at this place, it is actually really cool. And right now there's not many people, and yeah, proper nice chilling vibes. They have like live music and stuff. It's like loads of cool decorations, and to be honest, the beer is pretty cheap. The food's pretty good because we ate last time. It's a good little place here in Pakse, right next to the Mekong, and you can see like the Buddha. Definitely should come and check it out, right?
Yeah, I really like the vintagey vibe, and I think it's quite a new place as well.
Cheers, guys. So we left the last place, and now we're in one of the best pizzas here in Pakse. If you're ever here in Pakse in this like foreigners area, you should totally come and check this place out because they have some next level pizza. I mean, have a look at this.
Can't even hold the box.
What? Oh my god.
And the Laos road trip continues. We have just left Pakse and we are heading towards Thakhek, which is a whopping 240 kilometers away. So it's a big day today, especially for the driver.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it was like a normal road, but like the road is terrible. It's kind of like all like wonky like that, and then you have like loads of obstacles, like loads of animals, people, cars, bikes. I mean, you name it. It's just pretty stressful. So it's going relatively slow, but I feel like we're gonna get there by the end of the afternoon. Nice, you got some fresh milk, no sugar, and some dumplings. Alright, let's get some energy and let's crack on with the road.
After 4 long hours, we have finally arrived. My brain hurts, my butt hurts.
Wow, yeah. The only thing that really hurts is generally the butt cheeks. This seat is not made for long drives.
Yeah.
4.5 hours of dust, but here we are.
And it was such a boring road as well.
Tell me about it.
But we're here. We're gonna check in and then we're gonna go and explore Thakhek. Our home for the night. Just show you inside. Pretty just like basic traditional bungalow. Has everything we need. Just came out for a quick drive around Thakhek town. Starting to see all these old colonial style buildings.
It generally feels like you're in Europe. It looks relatively modern actually, like kind of fancy. Look, you have like fancy bakeries and whatnot.
Yeah.
Proper European style, man. So we're just outside this abandoned movie theater or something like that. We heard a lot of things about this. It's one of the main things to see here in Thakhek, and it's called Lao Chal Leon. It's actually the exact same name as where we stayed in Pakse, the name of our hotel. Now look at these. Probably like old school vibes happening in here.
Look at the little signs.
Very, very nostalgic feeling. And look at these, like they have like a really cool little cafes and restaurants.
Look at this theater.
Wow.
Like it has like all the old posters.
Yeah.
Posters on the wall.
Generally, it feels a bit like tram travel. I'm really happy we did come here, and I can see that they're setting up like a night market or something for tonight. There's like a bunch of stalls and stuff like that. Yeah, we are a bit early. We just thought we'll start exploring because it's been a long drive and probably want to have an early night tonight because tomorrow we're hitting the road again.
We woke up this morning to a very nice breakfast outside our room, but we've actually already left Thakhek and we're on our way to Thakhek right now.
And still, it's pretty damn dodgy. There's like little like sort of like weird little waves on the road, so you have to keep an eye. But we're not too far, we're like 75 kilometers away.
We've arrived at our friend's house in Thakhek and we just got way too excited. We forgot to film, but Chai's here.
Basically, the third member of Travels and Toast that's retired
Okay.
is our cat Chai. No, Chai, come here. So it was really cool to spend some time with our friends and obviously spend some time with the third retired member of Travels and Toast, our cat Chai. But we had to go because we had such a long way, and we just drew in outside Thakhek, and we're right now next to Thakhek Loop. Thakhek Loop is a place where we actually visited like twice whilst we've been living here in Laos.
And because of that, we have actually decided that we're not gonna do it again because we've literally done all of it and we already have loads of videos on our channel which you can go and watch. You can do zip line in there, there's amazing cave adventures, you can just chill and enjoy the scenery, you can do climbing, there's so much to do, and if you come to Laos you should definitely go and do the Thakhek Loop. We just smashed some food We're about to jump back on the bike.
Yeah.
This part of the drive across central Laos from Thakhek to Vientiane was definitely the most challenging. The roads are still being built in the area, so they're a complete mess. But the views of the national parks around us definitely made up for it. We stopped in a small town called Pakse for one night, which is exactly halfway. And then we smashed out the last leg of the journey, and finally we have arrived in the capital of Laos. And we're so happy to be here. We're back in our favorite hotel here, which is called Oila Pet. It's only $10 a night, and we're living like kings, really. I mean, look at the room. For $10 a night, we pretty much have this huge room. It's like a whole apartment in here. And we have an amazing view of the temple. What more can you ask for? If you're enjoying this trip so far and you're thinking of coming to Laos for yourself, we have just released our Ultimate Laos Guide ebook, which includes over 300 Google Maps locations to all of the hidden gems that we have discovered over the years of traveling there, as well as everything you need to know about the best tourist destinations and some extra tips and advice as well to help you plan your trip. So check it out, the link is in the description below.
We've been spending quite a bit of time here in our favorite city in Laos, Vientiane, with the whole skate park project happening, which was pretty fun. But it's time to hit the road now. It's time to go where we were planning to go, which is the very far north of Laos, Phongsali, the freezing cold province. Are you guys ready?
Yep. Fueling up because it's going to be a long day and we've hardly had any sleep. And our Lao friend is actually coming with us on this journey, which is going to be epic.
Lida takes a trip. Are you ready for this?
Yep, I'm very ready.
Let's do this. Northern road trip begins. We've been to Laos many times and seen so much of this country, but we've never made it to the far north before. Our final destination for this trip around Laos will be Phongsali, but our first stop for today is the popular tourist destination of Vang Vieng. Since tourism is back, we can't help but wonder, what is it like there today?
And after all the dusty roads, we finally have arrived to Vang Vieng, and we're at Mei Lin guest house right now. We're gonna ask if we can do a little bit of camping in the garden right by the mountain and the river. The owner Joe said it was totally cool to camp here, and this is our little camp spot, like facing these beautiful mountains of Vang Vieng. Absolutely love it. We have a little table. That's where we're gonna be making fire tonight. And then I just set up our tents. So this is mine and Olivia's, and there's our friends Lida's. So you have a little nice and little shade in here, like a little bedroom kind of thing. Look at this. Look at the background, guys. What a little spot here. It's absolutely lovely to be here. I made the little creation for tonight because this is all like really dry. I really don't want to set up the fire in here, so I had to set up some stones in here. So it's getting pretty dark. We have the fire going on here in the background. The girls are back with all the goodness from the market. What'd you guys get? I know, right?
So bright. The
Spotlight!
We bought pork, potatoes, garlic, all the classic stuff that we eat at a barbecue.
DIY style.
Yeah, made some sticks.
Yeah. Pork's roasting. Look at that beauty right there. Oh my god. Tomorrow's a whole nother day and I can't wait.
Feeling extra fresh this morning. How are you, Mario? How did you sleep in the tent?
Well, let me tell you, surprisingly, it wasn't too cold. I thought it was gonna be freezing. I was sleeping topless. But damn, you can't beat a hammock, eh? It's actually not very comfy. I kept on getting like my arms numb, so I kept on moving around and it's like my arms numb constantly. So it's not ideal, really. Need a coffee. Just smashing out some soup. First thing in the morning, breakfast. Made it super spicy. It's probably gonna go check the riverside. There's some coffees in there. We're probably gonna get a little bit of food, maybe a drink.
And if you've never been to Vang Vieng before, there is actually so much to do here. We've been here a few times, so we have loads of videos on our channel about Vang Vieng. You can come here and do some crazy outdoor adventure sports like hot air ballooning, paragliding, kayaking along the river, tubing if you want a more chilled out vibe. There's so much to do here. You can even go boogieing to all the blue lagoons around the area, hiking up the mountains. Seriously, just check out all the videos we've made.
Cool thing about Vang Vieng when it comes to sunset, there's a lot of hot air balloons. And there's two over there just now. Another one just landed all the way there. And there's some paragliders all the way in the distance, somewhere far. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, just right there. There's loads of like extreme stuff you can do here in Vang Vieng. And in fact, we have actually done a hot air balloon here It was pretty dope actually. You can actually see it in one of our previous videos. Kind of know the feeling when I'm looking at the hot air balloons. I just came out to the Vang Vieng town center, and it's right next to this river. So much action, guys. There's like a bunch of people with their families, kayaking, boating. I'm happy to see Vang Vieng being a little bit more alive. It's nice how these local ladies are walking past with like snacks for beer with like all the fish. So she's just like preparing me some fish right now, just roasting it up nicely. I'm gonna smash that right away with the beer. I love dried fish. And Lida's getting some more delicacies. She's getting some worms, some larvae. Actually not so bad. I like these ones. We tried it many times here in Laos. Yeah, pretty damn good. But yeah, you gotta love it how they just all approach you and just offers you all kinds of like gnarly food. Alright, cheers.
I love how we're all with a camera in our hands right now, like this.
Cheers. Out of it.
Tamchak! Boom! Everybody else has got a snack, so I've got some little monkey nuts off this girl.
Okay.
Okay.
So we just set off 2 balloons, Lida's and Olivia's, and here's the last balloon.
We don't want to leave
A
you.
little bit more. It's just staying here like a helicopter. No, I think it's time to go.
No, you move because there is the tree.
Oh shit, Mario! Another tree! Another tree! We've left Vang Vieng and we're on our way to Luang Prabang, and this road is pretty famous for the views as well as how dangerous the road can be because you are going through the mountains. It's definitely a very bumpy ride. The road is not fully fixed up. There is 2 different roads you can take. There's Route 4 and Route 13. We decided to take the long way round on Route 13 because it's apparently a lot less dusty, which is what a local told us, and we'd rather be taking it slow and going the longer way around than just eating dust the whole time because it's really not fun after a while. Oh my god! Just stopped at this viewpoint on the top of the mountain in the middle of nowhere.
I'm pretty sure there's like a water pipe coming directly off the mountain just here by the road, so it's obviously the people who lives here is their like bathroom. So you can see there's like a bunch of stuff for like shower and stuff like that. But that's like very classical here in Laos. You'd see this all the time. Locals like showering here by the road with a stream that's coming from the mountain. So they just install like the little pipe and it literally just comes all the way from there. So it's probably like fresh spring water. Alright, let's give it a try, a little taste. I wouldn't say you should drink too much or fill up your bottles, but you can have a little sip or 2, you'll be fine.
Quickly jumping back on the bikes because the trucks are coming that we just spent ages taking over. We don't want to do that again. One last look at the view. Boom.
Hop on before the trucks come. It took us a little while to take them over. Don't want to be eating dust again.
This has got to be the biggest sign on the road I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. Just in case you don't know where you're going.
Wow.
These mountains are literally never ending. It just keeps going. We're on our way right now to Pon Kun Strawberry Farm. It's a camping spot about halfway between Vang Vieng and Luang Prabang on Route 13. It's a pretty dusty road to get there, but I think we're nearly there. Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this. Whoa.
Oh my god. Mario. Oh my god. Just don't fall off the side of the cliff.
I'll try my best. I just hope it's not going to be deadly, and if you slip a bit, it's okay.
Mario, you're sliding. Oh, hi Mario, you're sliding.
Lida, this is not the right way.
I mean, now you've already done it. You can probably make it down there. Okay, go. Good luck. Slowly, Mario. Alright guys, this is it. This is the strawberry farm. Look at this place. Wow. This is freaking epic.
มีเต้นนะโดยจะมีเต้นเองวะแม่นเขามีเต้นของเขาเองเต้นหนึ่ง30,000เต้นเขาเองวะโดยวันไหน30,000 give
Okay.
Bopanyang,
So
yeah.
each one per tent or per person?
หนึ่งเต็นท์
One tent.
วันเต็นท์
Okay.
Okay.
Bopanyang.
good.
Me for food?
เดิน
Okay, have food.
Water?
And then nam,
Beer?
me nam, beer.
Okay.
Oh, Bopanyang. Kop chai le.
Everything we need. So to stay here for one night, it's 30,000 kip because we've got our own tent, which is literally $2 a night. Pretty good. I think you can rent a tent here as well because they have loads. Maybe a bit more, but probably not more than $5, I guess.
This is amazing.
I mean, look at the view.
Guys, this is like literally, I cannot wait for the sunset. This is gonna be so cool, and I cannot wait to wake up in the morning tomorrow and see this view with the sunrise.
Yeah.
I mean, this is so cool.
I'm just wondering where the strawberries are at. It's a strawberry farm, right?
So anyways, let's go look around. Good thing we brought our own tents, so we're saving quite a bit of money here. Set up the tents now. Olivia's just enjoying it. How is it?
It's good. The ground is really flat. It's pretty comfortable. Apparently all of the tents here are full tonight. So yeah, it's good that we brought them.
Yeah, it's like a massive group just staying here as well with us, but that's cool. It's alright. It's not a problem. It is a Saturday, so you know, probably that's why you should come here on a Monday or Tuesday.
And I mean, look where we are.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Not
be
too
able to
bad.
we're gonna be able to see all the stars tonight. Waiting for the sun to set with this amazing view. Got a time lapse going. Hopefully it goes well. And Lidda is about to make us a Lao Lao cocktail. Lidda's bar, everyone. All right.
Wow, Olivia, you supposed to say wow.
So Lidda says it tastes really good. I'm about to try it.
Tap chop
Samchok.
and try.
Woo. Wow, guys, the view's just getting better and better. Look at this view. This is unbelievable. These mountains are just layers and layers of mountains. Wow. I'm so glad we finally got to drive this road from Vang Vieng to Luang Prabang. It's definitely worth it. Just for this moment right now. I don't know how to vlog this early. We just woke up. Where are we again? Lita? Are you awake? It's so cold. Yeah. We opened the tent so we could look through the netting at the sunrise. This is what we're looking at. Didn't get much sleep because the big group of people that are here, I don't think they were sleeping at all and they were quite loud. But today we're continuing our journey to Luang Prabang. Quite a big drive today, but at least we're setting off early. At least we're up. How are you enjoying your Hmong knife? Is it a machete or a knife?
It's like machete and knife mixed together, so it's like knifete or swordete.
Packed up and ready to go hit Luang Prabang. There's a whole lot of bikers out here as well. Like a massive staff trip, I think.
Everybody's on their own little journey here, but obviously their bikes are a lot better equipped than ours.
The comparison, let's compare. I don't know. There's something about that wind.
But yeah, let's just keep going north. Let's see how far we can get.
Ready to go with our bad boy bike.
Woo!
You know, if you're ever gonna have more money for a better bike, we will really appreciate the times that we had with these bikes.
Yeah, it's an adventure.
Yeah, exactly. The worse the bike, the better the adventure. We have over 100 kilometers of just nothing but mountain roads, so it's gonna be pretty intense. Let's do this.
All of these houses along this road are literally on the edge of the mountain. It's crazy that people decided to just build their houses here. Not careful, you could just end up driving over, and yeah, that's a long fall down. So Route 13 is actually the main road throughout trucks on corners all the time. It's pretty dodgy. How do you feel about that?
Just completely unsafe. You could die any moment, but you have to take the risk because you can't follow the truck the whole way. It's too slow.
Yeah, you're literally eating dust otherwise. So there's been a few close calls already. It's a bit nerve-wracking every single time, but this is how you get from Vientiane to Luang Prabang, Route 13. You know there's trouble ahead when you can see a cloud of dust.
I can't see anything. Boom.
Made
Did it.
it! High five! Luang Prabang! Mission accomplished! We've been to Luang Prabang before in 2020 when there was no tourism. So it will be interesting to see how it has changed since then and what it is like in Luang Prabang today.
We're basically in Sasalao, classic backpackers hostel. A bunch of people lived here, like everyone who was like during lockdown times in Laos probably lived here, most of them. Sasalao is to be really cheap and good, but apparently they don't do like bungalows during high season or something like that, because like it is the high season, so all the tourists are back.
Basically everywhere in Luang Prabang is pretty much fully booked. The guy that we stay at the hotel at in Vientiane said that there's nowhere to park in Luang Prabang because it's just so busy. This bike is giving me serious trauma right now. I don't want to get back on, but let's do it. Luang Prabang, baby! We made it!
Oh, I remember those roads very well. I used to skate here back in the days. We stayed here for like, what, like 3 or 4 months in Luang Prabang?
And it was such a good time as well. Just a big group of backpackers all stuck in the same place and just having a good time. There was not much else to do apart from have a good time. Definitely feels busier. There's a lot more places open as well. A lot more restaurants that I haven't seen open here before. Approaching Mario's favourite dumpling shop
Basically,
ever.
guys, that's where I lost my virginity for dumplings. This is my first ever dumpling, and since then I fell in love, and they generally make the best dumplings. Before we drive away from this area, I'm gonna go and have some of those dumplings. Literally like the best dumplings.
See Pussy Hill up there? I bet it's really busy right now. I mean, you can see all these minibuses everywhere parked up. A lot of people are going to be going up there for sunset because the sun is about to go down.
But it's still nowhere near as busy as it usually would be, you know, because of the lockdown. We're the lucky few, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's mainly just locals.
Since we are in Luang Prabang, we obviously chose a bit of Luang Prabang style food. We got like Luang Prabang salad. Some people call it Lao salad, Luang Prabang salad.
It feels like a French salad.
It's very homey, so it's not. It doesn't have any padek or anything spicy. Yeah, and then you have these like beautiful
Mekong
River bread. Yeah, and then it has something in the middle. Is it like a fish or something?
Chili? Oh no, onion.
Oh, that's.
And garlic.
I've never seen it like that before.
It looks really
Nice and
good.
oily.
Yeah.
Melt in your mouth.
We're right by the riverside as well, and on the menu most things are pretty affordable. This is $3 for the food.
Literally so cheap.
The cocktails, like $2. We're actually looking at right now the Sasa Sunset Cruise, which we did 2.5, 3 years ago.
That one
The
there.
boat is over there.
Yeah.
A $2 sunset cruise. You can't go wrong. You should totally do it. It was amazing when we did it, and we actually have a video where we did it, and we could put that somewhere on the screen or in the description below. In fact, we have loads of videos on Luang Prabang on all the waterfalls and the parks, so you can go and check them out.
How's the salad? Is it
What
good?
do you think as a Lao person? Is it good?
Lao salad, yeah. It's good. I mean, this is like a really nice, soft, little, gentle salad. Refreshing.
It's kind of nice to be back in Luang Prabang by the river. It just feels really weird to see loads of tourists here. Like, we've never seen it like that before.
I think it's a good thing though, right? Like,
It's good for the local businesses for sure.
when we were here, like, it was actually so sad to see like a lot of businesses just going bankrupt because there's not enough people, and now seeing all the foreigners coming back and actually supporting, you know, the local businesses. Nice. I'm happy, you know, I'm happy. We actually went to this Vietnamese restaurant that we always used to go to. It's gone. It's not there, and that's one of the many little businesses that gone bankrupt here in Luang Prabang and in Laos in general. So it's a good thing that you guys are back.
Yeah.
Be back.
But because of everything that happened, the prices have gone up a lot for accommodation here. If you go on booking.com, it's all really expensive, so probably gonna have to come here and drive around and try and find something a bit cheaper if you want to stay, because maybe not for the budget backpacker anymore. There's probably a couple of places, but it might be hard to find.
So we just drove for an hour off Luang Prabang because we just decided not to stay there because there's too many tourists and it's too expensive. We just came here instead, and I mean, look at it, guys. What? Yeah. Pretty damn cool, right? And there's no one else staying but us.
Yeah, I mean, we did say we wanted to go off the beaten path as we head all the way up into North Laos, and that's exactly what we're doing. There's no one else staying here.
Crazy. When it comes to off the beaten path, everybody's off the beaten path, including the dog.
What does he do?
He's going off the beaten path. What are you doing, bro?
And then he licks my hands and then I touch my face.
Oh, give a little kiss.
Gross. This place is called Nam U Cafe and Kayaks. It's in Nam U area, just above Luang Prabang and Pak U. A little bit of music in the background because the locals here are having a little party tonight, which is fair play, it's their place. But Mario is fishing.
Yeah, we'll just put it on just for a minute just to see what happens.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, it's here. We're not really sure if there's fish in here, but I guess we're gonna find out. And me and Lit are actually gonna try and go for a swim. It's been a long, sweaty day on the road.
The girls actually had a couple bowls. Lit is already in the water, swimming. Alright, now it's our turn.
It's cold.
There she is, finally. How's the water?
Just chilling in the Nam U River. It's pretty nice out here. Music's a bit loud, but apart from that, surrounded by the mountains. Living the dream. Super song! We've just woken up here in Nam U to some amazing scenery right outside our tent on the lake. Absolutely beautiful area here. And we also were greeted by a very friendly doggo. Hello! Hello, hello, hello! I'm so excited! Hello, hello! Last night you were protecting us, eh? You're barking all night.
As always, we slept camping, not our best sleep, so we were just sleeping, and then Lida was like, guys, you totally need to open your tent and look at this. So we opened it, looked at it, and I'm like, yeah, we can't sleep anymore.
Instantly awake. Yeah.
But anyways, this place I think is really good for coffee.
Yeah.
They do really good coffee here, and I feel like we need coffee.
Coffee.
Should we get coffee?
Coffee.
Let's do it.
Look at the size of these bananas. I've never seen them this big in Asia before. Here's my hand. This is one banana, but it's one of the small ones you usually find in Asia, but a huge size, a thick one. Why is it so big? I've never seen this before.
It's the banana from the village. It's different. You cannot find everywhere in Laos.
So it's like organic.
You can find somewhere.
It's
organic.
like, wow. I think this is one of the best bananas I've ever had. It's pretty good. It's organic from the village.
I want to try. Give me a little bite.
It's
I
really
love
good.
it. Looks really organic, proper.
It's huge.
Real deal.
It's so good.
Lovely.
We got our bikes packed up and ready to go now. Next destination, next up is Nong Kiao, which is only like a couple of hours away from here. We kind of are in the mountain range already, so there's loads of mountains and there's gonna be even more. The stay in here was actually really lovely, really nice views, amazing sunrise, really affordable like drinks and stuff like that. They have quite a bunch of variety, local food, and you can also do like kayaking in here and stuff like that, which is pretty damn cool.
And the coffee is really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it this morning. I'm feeling awake, enjoying my day. It's gonna be good. Let's hit the road. We're on our way to Nong Kiao, and we're actually really excited today because we're going to be heading past where we've been in the north of Laos. So we're going to new places that we've never been to before. But it's pretty cold on the road, and unfortunately the tire's just broken.
Yeah, the tire is flat, and surprisingly it's our first flat tire through the whole trip, so that's pretty good. We're already here.
Just actually in this beautiful rural village along the road onto Nong Khiao. So everybody's just going about their day.
Trying some local village style khao pun. Lovely. It's like a little bit of fishy flavor. It tastes like a little bit like the Malaysian Assam laksa, except that it's not so sour.
It's real authentic Laos style.
The best part is that this is 5,000, so it's about 30 cents for a portion or less.
It tastes like spicy fish fingers, but in soup version.
Local beef jerky. I love it. It tastes like proper smoky, but it's a bit like sweet at the same time.
Starts off sweet.
Starts off sweet, yeah, like a candy. And it turns into like smoky
At first
beef.
I thought it was like a tamarind, and then it turns into beef. Really good. Would never thought to have tried that before.
Bike's fixed for like $5 or something. Pretty damn cool. Change the oil. Ready to hit the north.
Thought we were gonna get stopped then, but they let us go.
Measuring the road, that's all they do.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I thought it was one of those ropes that they pulled to stop you from driving. Oh, guys. Tire's flat again. Literally 10 minutes later, in the middle of nowhere this time. I'm gonna have to drive to find a mechanic. You want me to sit on here?
Come here.
Like, how though? I have a bike too.
Here.
You can drive like this? Are you sure?
Okay. Okay, take your feet up. Okay.
Here?
Okay, can you stay?
Okay, go!
Okay.
Linda and Olivia take a trip! Oh my god, I'm so scared right now, guys! My feet are slipping. This is so crazy! I feel like I'm doing some crazy squats. Oh, it burns. Oh my god! Only in Laos!
I can see nothing.
Bye. Thank you, Linda.
Okay.
Okay, we're waiting for Mario now. Round 2. The last mechanic didn't clean the inside of the tyre properly, which is why it popped again, so they're doing it now. They took the whole wheel off. Hopefully it won't happen again on today.
We just decided to just buy a brand new tire entirely. It's just gonna keep catching up with us if we don't change the entire tire, so yeah, we're going for a brand new... Whoa, that's a bit loud. We're going for a brand new tire right here. Look at the tire right now. It looks beautiful. Like proper off-road, brand new tire. And hopefully this is the last time we visit the mechanic.
Boom. Brand new tyre. Makes the bike look really dirty. Hopefully no more stops now. Let's just get there.
A few inches later.
Okay, now what?
Some road constructions, which is a good thing. Some infrastructure happening. They're putting a brand new road. So
Not
yeah.
right now.
I feel like this trip is getting longer and longer. It started from only 2 hours drive to it's hour 3 right now, and we're still not there. Testing out a brand new tire.
Literally driving on the road as they're building it. So we're not actually staying in Nong Khiao today because we really want to head places we haven't been before, and we've never been further north than Nong Khiao. So today we're actually taking the boat to Muang Noi, which is 50,000 kip per person. We're just waiting for it now. It should be here in 5-10 minutes. You can actually take your bike on the boat as well. We've decided to take ours, but Litda's leaving hers over here with the local in the house. She's just paying 10,000 kip to leave it there overnight. And yeah, we're gonna take the boat and get out of the places that we've already been before. We already have loads of videos on our channel about Nong Khiao. We've done all of the viewpoints here pretty much. We've been kayaking along the river. We've chilled in most of the bars and restaurants here at sunset. And we've seen the caves where the people hid and survived during the Vietnam War, which is also really interesting as well. So there's a lot to do here. If you've never been to Nong Khiao or heard of it before, you should definitely put it on your bucket list if you want to see more of North Laos, because it's an amazing spot to come to. Mario's getting on the boat over there. Wait, Dad? You should have told us it would be like this. I think you're gonna have to take the bags off.
Okay.
Bike is in, absolute mission. Wouldn't recommend it. Maybe just drive or leave the bike here, yeah. Oh my god. The boat trip to Mung Noi takes around 1 hour, and we were actually really surprised how many tourists there were during this trip. It would have been nice to enjoy the views with less people crowded on the boat, but we were happy to see that tourism has returned to this beautiful part of North Laos. Just arrived and got off the boat in Mung Noi, and the mountains are definitely very impressive. Everybody's just unloading the boat right now, but we're having to wait for the motorbike over there. Not really sure where he's going to actually put it because there's just steps.
I don't even know how you would go up there. There's got to be like a different way up here, surely, right?
But I mean, look around. What do you think?
Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. I like the layers over there of like 4 different layers of mountains.
What did they say?
They say you're supposed to go there with the bike.
Up the stairs?
Yeah.
Good luck, Mario!
No. No, how? How am I gonna do this?
You can, you're walking.
There's no way. There's no way.
You're joking, yeah?
No, I'm not joking.
Oh my god. I think up. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Woo. Wait.
Hai nọ, cần hai thì ra nhất bạn nào vừa phú điều sao? Okay, okay, no problem.
Okay.
What, you're gonna carry it up?
Bro,
If this YouTube video is teaching you anything, it's don't bring your bike to Mung Noi, it's not worth it.
Thank you so much, man.
Lucky I don't
This is
take my bike here.
so stupid.
I'm lucky I don't take my bike here.
I think he's struggling, needing more guys to come and help. Look at the sweat on your face.
Well, definitely going back on a bike, not a boat.
We're gonna drive.
I'm surprised
back.
they even sell tickets. Now we need to find where we're staying.
Yeah, we need to find a place to stay.
So managed to come to Mung Noi, managed to drag up the bike up those stairs, and now we can't manage to find a place to stay. Basically, this is all fully booked. So that's Lidda's stuff, our stuff. And we just found a little camping spot just now. Luckily, let's go and test it out. Sun is going down, so we need to hurry up.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Ridiculous right now. Travels on toes. What do you know about travels on toes? All the locals are laughing at us. Like, why do these people need so much crap?
We found a little spot here. It's like a little restaurant. It's not a hotel or anything like that, but it's a restaurant, and they have a bit of a land right by the river, and that's where we're gonna be camping tonight, basically. So the spot itself looks pretty good, actually. Another cool thing, we're still doing the off the beaten path. Have a look, this is our camping spot, just right here. Nice little bit by the river. It's pretty cool, right? The mountain views everywhere. I mean, come on, you gotta love this. This looks proper vibes. We just finished setting up our tents, and this is what the bedroom is looking like tonight. Boom. With the view. Lovely.
Keep going in the video, Mario.
Oh shit. I didn't do anything.
You know, I make video. I hope there's no not something.
Just woken up and we didn't expect this. This is the view that we are seeing. Yeah, really grey skies. Pretty cold. Fog everywhere. Some ducks. What do you think?
I look so tired. I think that I really wanted to go up the viewpoint here in Mung Noi today. And now there's gonna be no view, because when we arrived yesterday on the boat, the mountains looked insane. Damn. So we just had some breakfast at the place where we've been camping. They let us camp for free at the back because it was full yesterday. It's called Vita Restaurant. Food is pretty good here, really cheap. And it's the owner, really nice guy. Bye bye. Thank you. So we're all packed up, and yeah, we didn't really get to do much in Mung Noi. Well, not really anything, because we woke up to this fog. He did say it finishes at 10 o'clock, but we wanted to do the viewpoint up before 10 o'clock, so we haven't had a chance to do it. It's only like half an hour to an hour up. There's only a couple of things to do here. There's a couple of viewpoints, a couple of caves, and the main thing that we wanted to come here for was the boat ride to get here, to see the views of the mountains, which we've done and we've seen, so we're happy about that. It's kind of like Nong Kiao, but a bit smaller and more mountains. But the general area, like the main street here, it kind of actually reminds us of Don Det, but like if you were in the mountains. So all of the restaurants and cafes kind of have that chilled out style like you have in Don Det, with the mats to lay down and everything. But obviously behind you you have these huge mountains everywhere, which you don't have in Don Det, so it's pretty cool. Nice vibe, we're really liking it here, but we don't have much time. We can't really explore much. We gotta go.
Let's hit the road, it's time to fly.
Yeah, Lit has already gone on the boat because she left the bike back in Nong Kiao, but we're driving back. So let's see how the road is.
Somebody, Nong Kiao? Okay.
Just driving into someone's garden over here. But yeah guys, if you're gonna come to Muang Noi, you definitely need to book a place in advance, because it seems like it's very busy now. A lot of tourists are here and it's not that big of a place, it's a small village. So make sure you book online before you get on the boat, otherwise you might end up in a random room in someone's house, which isn't so bad, it's a more authentic experience, but you also might end up camping like we did, so plan ahead. It's right, you go to the boat ferry and you turn right. But yeah, Muang Noi isn't really that big, so I'd say you probably only need maybe 2 days here to see and do everything before you might get a little bit bored and not have much to do. But
Cô Tốt, Nong Kiao? Cọp trai được.
Can't find our way out of this place. On Google Maps it actually says there isn't any road from Muang Noi to Nong Kiao, but there is, and it takes about an hour depending how fast you go, so Mario feels like it's a challenge now.
Challenge accepted. Even Maps.me is not showing you the right roads. It's just a proper Wild West, off the beaten path, as we said we're gonna do. But I think from today it's gonna get even more local. I feel like Muang Noi has been so far probably one of the most touristy places we visited during this trip. We're gonna be the road like this, man. So better buckle up.
This is the road. I feel like not many people drive here because a lot of people are staring at us like, what are you doing, guys?
Yeah, people usually take the boat.
Yeah.
23 kilometers and it takes over an hour. And it says it's 2.5 hours on Maps.me for 20 kilometers. Off the beaten path for sure.
The Lao guy was like, oh, the road's not so bad, not so bad. Looks pretty bad.
I think he was just trying to be inspiring.
Yeah, trying to stay positive.
This is the path to Nong Kiao apparently. What the hell?
It's not that way?
No, the map also says this way.
That way?
Yeah.
No, it's not that shallow.
It's not that shallow. No,
wait,
it's
stop.
Fuck.
I don't know what we're doing right now.
Alright, get off the bike. Yeah, we're gonna have to cross the river. What? Oh, we did it before in Cambodia. I'm sure we can do it again in Laos. So Olivia's doing the mission, crossing the river and testing out the waters. Quite literally.
Oh, it gets deeper. Oh shit.
Okay. Cross.
What about here?
Mario, there's a bike coming! There's a bike coming!
That way? I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out myself which is the best way.
Okay, they're doing it, they're doing it, they're doing it. Okay, so he has to go here and then around, not here, because it's really deep. I'm so confused, I just walked over here to film Mario, he's gone. Did he already cross? I know where he is. Mario? Mario?
I just got here, crossed the river, pretty easy actually. Olivia sort of walked off around, so didn't manage to see me, but I kind of had to drive a little bit around where it was like the more shallow waters. Managed to cross the river. Let's get going all the way to Nong Kiao now. It was that wild animal.
You thought
it's not
it was
a bull,
bear.
right? It's not a bull, it's not gonna attack us.
No, he's just a buffalo. He's just looking at you. Buffaloes are friendly.
But it better be, it's a male one.
Traffic. this looks like, but it basically goes like this. The GoPro makes it not look as steep as it actually is. There's a whole village here. People are like, what the hell are these foreigners doing?
I think they even speak Laos. They might not even speak Laos.
Mighty! It's a really nice village actually. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good thing we have manual bike.
Bit of perspective here. We can see the boat just over there going from Nong Kiao to Mung Noi. So that's where we were yesterday. And this is where we are today. I'd rather be on the boat, I think.
Let's say hello to them.
Mario, can you move away from the cliff edge? Bit scary. This is so dodgy. You're driving on the edge of a cliff.
From one of this, and Asia is the worst for landslides.
Got to a school.
Sabadi! You're losing it.
Showing us the butts.
So here we are arriving to another village.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it's yeah, it's where we stopped on a boat. I'm pretty sure. Sabadi.
So many kids in this village. Sabaidi! Sabaidi! I was about to not recommend doing this drive, but to be honest, to see the local villagers, taking the boat and stuff, you wouldn't see things like this.
We did say we are gonna go off the beaten path, and I guarantee there's not a lot of tourists driving past this road.
Yeah.
Not many, maybe one or two every now and then, but that's it.
Beautiful village. Beautiful. Terrible road.
We're about to test our brand new tire that we got yesterday. It's a very slippery, muddy road.
Oh.
Let's go. Whoa! Whoa! My shoes are covered in shit. Not bad actually, the tire's pretty good. The only thing I would say, I would need to change the front tire. The front tire is terrible.
Look at this guy's house.
Yeah. This
Such a
is
yard.
proper my dream house. I wouldn't need much else. Would you prefer downhill or uphill?
Uphill.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Downhill.
way more dangerous uphill. We could flip.
Losing the back of my leg.
We made it.
We made it.
Smashed it. Okay, so we're back in Nong Kiao right now. We're gonna go see if we can find Linda, our friend.
My body hurts.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'd say the road's gotten worse because of the rainy season. Like people say, oh, you can get there in an hour or less. No chance, not with this bike at least. And when there's two people with all the bags, there's no way.
I think we took like an hour and a half. We're back in Nong Kiao, we found Lit there. And now we're going to Muay Shai, Udom Sai.
Yep. Done some real road trip things, you know what I mean? Off the beaten path. As we said at the beginning of the vlog, in Cambodia, this is nothing to do with the tourism or anything where you can just go and like find a trail. We're gonna make our own trail. I don't even know, man. It's just gonna be one wild adventure, so buckle up for the shit.
I feel like our vlogging is getting worse because we're getting more and more tired as the
Today's
road
like
trip
day
continues.
6 of camping, and to be honest, I'm starting to look and feel like a hobo. So I think checking in into a guest house today will be really nice for a change.
We need to wash some clothes, get some sleep, and not look swollen.
I totally forgot what bed feels like, you know?
Yeah.
Bed is nice, right? It's
I miss
clean
a
and
bed.
it's cozy, and in fact it's not even cold like we usually been feeling cold every morning. This is the first time we're going on a brand new road we've never been on before. The furthest we ever been to was Nong Kiao, and now we're going past Nong Kiao. We're going up north all the way.
The road is like brand new, it's so smooth.
You know, and this is where it's not supposed to be touristy, so it's off the beaten path. The path is not that beaten up, which is amazing.
Landslides everywhere on this road, guys. Gotta be really careful. I can't imagine what it would be like if it was stormy on this road. But probably be pretty slippery and scary. Someone's broken down, so a bit slow behind these trucks.
He's on his phone eating sunflower seeds.
The truck driver. Oh my god.
So we had the little pit stop right here in Hmong village. We're about to have some soup and some khao soi, which I haven't had one still since I've been here in Laos this time. And then all the way to Muang Sai, I think it's called. But the road is so lovely. Like, look at this road. It's brand new, and you go through the mountains, so it's Really enjoyable ride. It's probably one of the best roads we've had in this trip so far. So we've been strolling down the hill without any engine. Here's the keys. You don't need the engine, you know what I mean? You don't need to waste petrol just going downhill. And I feel like we're gonna be going on this downhill for quite a while, but it's actually nice for a change. It kind of feels like you're on a bicycle. You can hear the nature, the birds, and no more engine sound. It's so lovely. Been driving for ages trying to look for the best hotel, and it's really hard. We have like a bit of a budget, and we couldn't find any better, so we're just gonna stay here in Sai Suk guest house, or Saya Suk.
It's been a long day, but I mean, the drive here to Udom Sai was beautiful. The roads were amazing. It was a really good time, but we've been
Too tired. Can't wait to sleep in a bed after 6 days. We just decided to come to this night market right here. Night market PTC. Just gonna go and look around. Apparently there's a lot of like food, a lot of stuff, so let's go and see how good it is. They have the usual intestines and all kinds of like gnarly meats. I think there's like lungs and liver and some other parts. Intestine sausages, and obviously because we're in Laos you can see some nice chicken feet, some hot dogs. I don't know what that other stuff is, like it looks like a chicken bile or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's a proper classic Lao market. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find something to eat. Flaming duck, I can see. Wow, you have chicken. This is Guy? And oh, okay. Guy, tao đấy. What do you think? Not bad. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, look at this beautiful duck, so fat. Wow, it's delicious. So yeah, eventually we just decided to get some duck, and it's all chopped up now, the whole bird. And look at the size of it for $6, guys. Look at the size of this thing. It looks massive. Beautiful. Can't wait to dig in. I feel like it was well rewarded. It really earned it well, right?
Yeah, we haven't had duck in a while either, and I mean, it looks so good on the barbecue. Couldn't resist.
I don't even know if I can get my bike out of there. Like, there's so many bikes. Everybody's sort of coming here to have food. Man, this got busy. Look at that. It's time to leave Udom Sai. It's time to leave Saya Suk guest house. The guest house where we stayed was 70,000 for a night, which is not too bad.
$4.
But we're gonna hit the road now and go to Luang Namtan. Heard good things about it. Sort of surrounded by nature and loads of mountains and stuff like that. Proper local vibes. You ready for this?
Yeah. So Udom Sai feels like a very local town. There's not many foreign tourists come in here. But I feel like there is a big Chinese population here, or a lot of Chinese tourists come here because there's a lot of signs in Chinese, a lot of hotels and restaurants in Chinese, and a lot of that kind of thing. So I guess they cater for different kind of tourism. The town itself is really beautiful. It's surrounded by all of these mountains, so you really feel like you're in the north of Laos. The police are just staring at us over there.
Yeah, no, but like there's people without helmets, so we're good.
Yeah. All you need is a helmet, you're all good. We've seen a lot of Chinese bikers passing through on a big road trip with some nice bikes. But
Too easy, too easy.
yeah, maybe they actually want to enjoy the trip. You know, maybe it's a holiday for them. We're just like, I don't know what we're doing.
Buffalo soldier, dreadlock rasta. Are they gonna give us away? Yeah, they are. Come on, good buffalo. Good buffalo.
Woo! It's the train! That's the first time we've seen the Lao train driving. We always see the railway this whole trip. We've been following the railway along the route, and this is the first time we've seen the train. I don't even know what it looks like until now. You know, we could have just taken the train all the way, right?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the same.
The drive between the two cities was actually not too bad. There was a few trucks and a bit of dust as usual, but the windy mountain roads and views were epic. And after 4 hours, we finally reached Luang Namtha just in time for sunset.
Overall in Luang Namtha it feels like quite nice little energy. It's never too busy. It is surrounded by nice mountains. The only thing about Luang Namtha, to be honest, is that a lot of natural forest that has been cut down in order to replant these like trees that I think they are in a high demand somewhere in China. I've heard that from a local a while ago, and it's just all surrounded by those trees, so that's a little bit ugly. But that's an honest opinion, an honest first impression. We're about to enter Luang Prabang market. We looked up online and it said that this market is not made for tourists. And guess what? This is the first market we have to visit. As soon as they say we shouldn't come here, that's where we should go. So let's go and check out Luang Prabang market. See how crazy it is. Is it really that bad that tourism is not supposed to come here? People might get freaked out, especially when they come to the meat sections. But that's just how it is in Southeast Asia. So the market is actually so big. If you go this way, there's like all kinds of like tech, bags, gloves, shoes, slippers. Then you go this way, it's like a massive restaurant. So these rows of restaurants just go all the way from this side, going all the way to the other side and more. And then it just goes all the way around. So the Luang Prabang market is pretty damn big. And I'm surprised that online it says it's not for tourism. And I still see no reason why it's not for tourism. But who knows? We might find out soon.
Looks like a good spot to come and try the famous Luang Prabang khao sois and northern noodle soup.
I also really love how in Laos, every time you order like a soup or something, they'll give you a lot of greens. But this stall gives you like a mountain, like it looks like a birthday cake of greens. I mean, look at that thing. So a whole lot of greens there.
They also have the famous desserts with the milk over here.
I mean, just looking at the bag of the desserts, there's so many different colors. And we actually have tried this in our previous videos a few years ago. But if you come in here for the first time, you've never been or you've never seen anything like that, you must try it. I'm surprised they have Greek nuts in here. And then tamarind. Tamarind is actually one of our favorite fruits out here in Asia. And you got some, what do you call this again? Longan. Longan, yeah. Longans are also one of my favorite fruits here in Asia. Look how colorful looks this stall. And all there is literally chilies and pumpkins and carrots and that's it. But it looks so damn colorful.
Okay, I'm try this one. I don't know what inside.
What is it, banana?
No, it's not banana. It's only powder and the milk one. How do you call this one?
Sesame?
Sesame seed, yeah.
Sesame.
And this
potato and banana.
Banana.
Yeah.
And this is a different type of spring roll.
That's one big
This one,
spring roll.
now they start to make.
You should.
Ah, so they're making them like that. Maybe we should try one?
Yeah.
So 3 of those you can get for 10,000, which is about 60 cents dollar. Absolutely nothing. And 3 of those is quite a lot. I'm looking forward to try one. Olivia's have some here. It looks pretty damn oily.
Yeah.
Really oily. But yeah. Oh, look at that. It's not bad. It's really oily though. The inside is good. It's with the mushroom.
They have some noodle here. You plain noodle.
It's really heavy.
Really oily, yeah.
So big. One of these is literally your lunch.
It's to make the blue color.
Looks like a massive
No, you
blueberry.
can eat with the sticky rice.
Really?
Yeah.
That looks so weird. It looks like plastic.
It's the same coconut milk.
One of my favorite things is obviously pork legs, pork ears, chicken feet, all kinds of like bits of chicken. All the best parts. A lot of these parts are wasted back home in the West, but in here none of it is wasted, so we have some really nice intestine barbecue going on here. I'm looking at this like really spiky plants right here, and I know you can cook these plants in a barbecue and eat them inside of it. The reason I know of that is because I did it with Ked from Lao Jungle Secret, deep in the jungle, where we ate these spiky things. You cook the middle bit and it's delicious.
Is that what she's making here?
I think this is bamboo shoot actually, but she's making bamboo shoot here.
A lot of the food in this market right now I've never even seen before. A lot of it is just from the jungle.
Yeah, like for
People
example,
found.
what's this?
Bắp tơi.
What is that?
And even Lida, who is Lao, she's from Laos, she has no clue what some of these foods are because she's from the south.
Wow.
And it's completely different to the food that grows in the north.
And then this comes straight from the jungle. You see some like they sell some rats, raw rats, cooked rats. To be honest, I'm not even like shocked or surprised because I've ate rats, bunch of them, and we went to the jungle with Kev with the survival thing. But the very first time I saw rats like that sold in the market, I was actually shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? They just sell them like that? Cooked? People just eat them? Apparently so. And to be honest, those wild rats, they come from the forest, so they're not like city rats where they're full of like parasites and infections. I've heard that they taste even different. They taste like more like bitter from the city, and the ones from the nature are actually organic and it's just clean meat. The noodles in the market are probably the cheapest noodles you can buy. So if you are on a budget and if you want to travel longer, you don't want to spend too much money on food, come to the market, man. You'll definitely find something super cheap. Literally tried all of it before, and some of it is pretty good, but some of it is pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. Raw buffalo Luang Prabang style lab.
Yeah, pretty intense food.
Should we get you one?
It's a national dish. I don't want to try the
So
raw one
if
right
you
now.
don't like raw lab, guys, you can also get a cooked version which is probably gonna be much friendlier to your stomach. Do you like raw buffalo, Lab?
If I make myself, I can.
And you make it raw, not cook. Also,
Yep.
see a lot of like buffalo tails.
To eat it
But you have to cook with the fire.
in the fire
Yeah.
to get rid of the hair.
Yeah. You're right back there, Olivia.
Yeah, just the smell from the skin of the cow is really strong. It smells like rotten flesh, basically. Pretty intense in the market.
Yeah, wait for it because we're only getting closer to the meat section now, which is the most gnarliest part of the market. So as you can see, lady just covered this exotic animals because we're not allowed to film it because there's a new law. Can you explain why is this like a new law, right, in Laos about exotic animals?
The police they forbid because they need to take care because it's finished soon.
There's not many
The
left,
insect
yeah.
from the jungle animal.
So not many animals left, and then that's why it's illegal to sell them in the market. So we were hoping that we're gonna capture, not exposing any locals or anything like that, except that we just wanted to show it to you guys how crazy is this market. We have actually filmed it in some of our previous videos before it was illegal. So before it was illegal, you could find all kinds of weird little animals, like all little scrounges that I've never seen before. I keep saying in some of our old videos because guys, we made over 200 videos just on Laos, so go and check them out if you want to find out more about Laos. Another thing in Laos, people love to eat frogs in here, so you'd find like a lot of frogs for sale. As you can see, they're pretty damn big. It's not too bad, in fact it's kind of like not far from chicken flavor wise. You have like some snakes in there.
No, it's not snake.
No, look at this one, long one.
Yeah, it's not snake.
No?
It's the fish the same, but,
Yeah, but long like this.
Yep. I know,
Okay.
but I don't know how to call it.
We actually dropped by this market yesterday just to get a couple supplies because where we are staying, you'll see where we are staying. It's actually pretty cool. It's gonna be in this video. But yeah, we came here for a couple supplies and we saw actually a dog for sale, and it generally looks like, I don't know, like a goat. It looks like normal meat with loads of fat, but then you see these little paws and you know for a fact that that's a dog.
It's the first time I've actually seen dog cooked and for sale ever. We've seen in Vietnam before dogs in cages going through small villages, and we kind of knew what was going to happen there. But yeah, this was the first time, so pretty crazy. Did you try dog before?
No.
Would you?
No,
try?
I love dog. I cannot eat.
Yeah.
I can.
Do a
So-
lot of people eat dog?
Some people.
So you don't
Not
love
all.
pig?
No.
No? You
No,
hate
no,
pig?
no.
What about chicken?
Chicken, yep.
You like chicken?
Yeah.
But you eat chicken?
Yeah.
I'm only joking. So this is pure blood. It's not your orange, it's not a juice, wild berry juice. This is nothing but just duck blood, because in Laos it's very popular to have like duck soup, duck blood soup, or raw blood salad.
Thought that was like hibiscus tea or something. Would have bought it, tried to drink it probably. I wouldn't have known that.
All kinds of different tobacco in here. Smells proper organic. It's our friend's Lida's birthday today, and she's already celebrating her birthday.
I tried Lao Lao from the north because it's different from the south, and they make from the sticky rice, and they put some the tree inside. I'm not sure what it means, but I'm trying. It's my birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
Lisa.
Lida. Happy birthday.
Oh my God!
Ooh. It is Lida's birthday and we're right in the market just without even buying it. I give it.
Not so strong,
Oh.
but it's good.
Actually it's good, yeah, you should buy some. Sip,
You buy one?
sip.
Okay, are you now?
No, bo.
Yeah.
I need sip.
Let's
Go on, Olivia. For Lida's birthday.
I feel it too hot here.
But it's a good one. Okay. Ning tao dai. Hapan. Oh, we're getting it.
5,000.
We're getting it. So for this much it's about 30 cents dollar.
I'm gonna make some lala mojitos tonight.
So we just got back from town to our place where we were staying. We sort of decided to not stay in Luang town because for us we really prefer like the nature, kind of camping vibes. We don't like to be staying on the main road and stuff like that where there's loads of tourists and things like that. So instead of staying in Luang Namta, we decided to stay in this bungalow thing which is on top of the mountain, as you can see. We have like barbecue here, so yeah, we're gonna cook loads of barbecue. And the whole place is only like 170,000, which is around $10. And to be honest, I think it's totally worth it just because of the location, and it comes with aircon, hot shower. I mean, what else do you need in the mountains? You don't need much. You just need a bed and some roof.
This is our dining area slash kitchen slash workspace.
Yeah, it's a little bit sunny during the day. Like yesterday, it was a little bit cloudy. Yeah, so it was completely different vibe, but we don't mind sunny. Yeah, I think in the next half an hour it's gonna get pretty shady here. And tonight we're gonna be cooking some next level barbecues, because you know, it's a special day for someone.
Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Is it going out? The cake is with money.
Yeah. You must make a wish and blow it.
Yeah. It's my first time I have to birthday with the cake. I never in my life. Thank you so much, guys. So
Now you have to blow. Okay.
Hey. Happy birthday, Linda.
Happy birthday!
thank you.
Wow, you can't see anything over here.
So just got the rolls out of the fire, just sliced them in half. Wow, look at this beauty. I'm gonna give it a little bite right now to see how good it is. Mmm. Tastes like pizza without the bread. Oh wait, it looks so dope. It's sick. Sorry, wait. Yo, what's up, guys? This one, yo, looks so good. You can see so far in the night. Like, it's so good. So we're just finishing the barbecue right now. Absolutely bloated. And Olivia's bar is still open. She's smashing out some cocktails. So what are you doing, Olivia, here tonight? What is the secret of this cocktail that you're making? In the spotlight right here.
I'm not telling the internet my cocktail secrets.
By the way, I've just noticed that my voice is so loud and it's so echoey if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
I think the whole
Fuck, so damn loud. Linda, hey, how you? How you doing? Okay, wait, okay. Better? What do you think, babe? What do you think, Linda? So we just woken up pretty damn late, to be honest. It's like 11 o'clock already. Feeling a little bit, slightly bit rough because it was Linda's birthday last night. Had quite a few cocktails that Olivia was preparing for us. Thank you so much. Really enjoyed it last night. And this morning we decided to just make a little soup. A nice leftover soup. So basically we have leftover vegetables, leftover bacon from last night. Oh, so good.
On the map it says that this road is 89 kilometers only, but the time it takes is nearly 4 hours. So yeah, bags are already sliding off the bike, so we're having to reattach them. We've literally done like only a few kilometers. There's another road you can do. It's a good road, but it takes an hour longer. We decided not to take that road, and I don't know if that was a good decision.
We only started, but I mean, this is the part of adventure. If you take the motorways, it's too easy. Feel the front wheel lifting up, so lean forward. You probably can't see how steep it is on the camera.
I think I'm gonna fly soon, guys. It's literally sand.
Yeah.
I'm driving on right now. Gotta go slowly. What is this crap doing here?
This is the craziest road so far. Hopefully we can take it over.
One eternity later.
Driving without maps. Oh, so scary! Oh my god! Are you okay? We thought Vang Vieng to Luang Prabang was bad for overtaking trucks, but that was rough. My helmet is broken, so it's not holding on my head anymore. Hopefully I'm not gonna need it.
A few moments later.
There's another truck coming up. I'm really not looking forward to this at all.
This is some crazy ass roads, man. Oh,
The only way to describe this road is it's as if someone put a beach along a mountain road and hoped you wouldn't slide off the edge. Then they decided to add trucks just for a laugh, and to also make sure you can't see anything around you as you attempt to drive a crappy Honda motorbike through what feels like a sandstorm. Thank you so much, driver, whoever you are.
I don't understand how fucked up this is.
Yeah, we nearly fell off earlier and Linda was right behind us, could have crashed. Pretty dodgy road if you're not paying attention 100%. How are you, driver?
No comments. Look at these traditional buildings made out of clay. I have no idea what they're for. Looks like it's for like smoking or cooking. I have no idea, but I've never seen anything like that before in Laos.
It's so cool.
You know, we're in a wild, wild west here. Well, wild, wild north. Look at me, absolutely covered in dust. Wow. And we're waiting for our friend Linda right now to catch up.
We don't want to get separated too much
No.
if something happens. It's
Exactly.
Very, you know, remote road.
It's so remote, like you could hear only birds and animals, and now I can hear a bike, and that's Linda's bike over there.
There she is. Vlogging,
She is.
with one hand.
How you doing, Linda? Wow, look at you. You're covered in dust. Look.
Yeah,
Wow.
shit.
It's a crazy ass road trip. I can see.
road.
It looks like your camera's too blurry because of all the sand. Wow, guys. Now we are hoping that we're gonna find one village on the way to stop for a little noodle soup or something. Kabairi. Ani Phongsali? Phongsali? Doi?
Guys, it's happening again. There's a river crossing.
But the bridge is closed. Can you go through it?
I don't know. There's a chain.
You can.
There's a chain on it. It's locked. Alright guys, I'm walking across. Hope it's not going to break. Okay. Okay. It looks deep.
Think it's possible?
Maybe here is shallow on this side. Go here. Yeah, can you see the rocks? Yeah. Good. Woo! Amazing! Woo! Good job!
Okay, Vientiane.
Okay, Linda, follow where Mario went. Slowly. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, baby!
Oh,
Nice one, guys.
really good, eh?
Woo!
What is this house?
Ooh.
It's for smoking the meat, yeah?
No,
No, it's not for smoking because they have the fire.
they make circle.
Ah,
Charcoal. What's it? For making
make
charcoal.
Yeah, these are for making. I've never seen these before.
According to the map, we are officially in Phongsali province. Super happy right now. We made it at least to the province. And we're just in this very ethnic village.
Yeah, I see like
Lifting.
women dressed up in these beautiful traditional tribal outfits. Looks
Yeah.
proper cool. And look, everybody has the same bike.
Yeah. Building there, yeah. Wow. The whole village came together to build a house. I feel like they were saying hello in a different language to Lao.
Yeah.
They were saying bye.
Sabai.
Oh, sabai or something. Or maybe they were just saying bye. I don't know.
Wow, what a view. So that's where the protected area starts.
Yeah.
Hello, bye bye. Bye Sabai. It's a bye Sabai or something. Another river crossing.
Another one. Okay. It doesn't look too deep.
No, it seems alright this one. That's all. No, it's alright. Oh, you gotta love a little river crossing. This road is definitely testing our driving skills. It is absolute mission. Although some of the views are really nice and you do get to see a lot of like tribal villages, tribal people, like completely different houses to other tribal villages that we've seen on the road all the way from Vientiane. And then coming up here, we couldn't see a single place that would do a noodle soup. We're absolutely starving. We've been on the road for over 3 hours now, and we really need some food. So we found this one village, and they have one restaurant in this village. So we asked for some soup, and they had some, but they didn't have any other meat but buffalo. So it's probably gonna be our first time trying buffalo noodle soup.
Looks like normal.
Looks like beef.
Normal beef.
Yeah.
We've probably eaten this before.
Try buffalo. Buffalo soldier.
It's delicious.
Yeah? Alright. Can't wait to dig in as well. So yeah, just gonna smash out this meal, and then just over an hour drive and we should be arriving to our final destination, which is like some really small village as well. Hopefully we'll get to where we want to go.
Please don't break.
Don't trust bridges in here.
There's another one.
Nice. There's another one. Looks good. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's a beautiful surrounding area here. Yeah, I need to give. This is really like the dream. Like literally in movies, Studio Ghibli all day long here. Finally, concrete. I want to get off the bike and kiss it, because to be honest, what a mission that was. Wow. Anyways, let's go and check into our guest house.
We found a guest house and it's super cheap. This is the room we're staying in. It's 70,000 kip a night, which is literally $4. We're all just gonna sleep in the same room. Lidda there, us there, because why not save a bit of money? But we actually have this huge balcony here, which is so sick, for $4. Are you happy, guys?
Yeah. What do you think of MTV Cribs?
So yeah. Wi-Fi, hot shower. What more do you need?
We went to this restaurant around the corner. We ordered some beef with rice, and it was not the best, to be honest. Lidda said it was actually buffalo, and she is Lao. She knows. We got some buffalo instead, so we took it away just because we feel bad throwing it, but yeah, it tastes weird. But instead, because we're traveling with Lidda, and Lidda used to even have her own restaurant, and she's made some tom yum in here.
With the bamboo.
Nice.
Bamboo from the node, and this one I took off. This
Mushroom?
Mushroom.
Wow, awesome. I don't know why we didn't do this before, because we're traveling with like a gas stove over there. Why are we even going to restaurants, right?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Because we crazy. Yeah, you know, we crazy.
It's time to try Lidda's meal, the tom yum. Way. Wow, so nice and sour, proper tom yum.
I can taste the tamarind.
Look at all this fish as well. 6 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, it's still pitch black. We've been woken up by music playing in the entire village, and there's a lady on a speaker talking about something. That is so mental. It's not even daytime yet, it's like pitch black night. But like the officials are like, right guys, you need to get up.
We managed to get a couple more hours sleep, and apparently the voice that starts at 6 in the morning goes for 1 hour every single morning here in the north, and it's like some political news or something, so of course everybody wants to hear that at 6 in the morning. It was great.
They also play some music, some of it is well-known songs and stuff like that. I think it's just to get people up and ready to go and work. For us, it's just like as first impressions for foreigners, it was a little bit weird because it was like 6 in the morning and it's like everyone has to get up now, so it felt like, oh, kind of like a bit awkward, weird. Our initial goal was to drive all the way to Phongsali. We just looked up at the map and yesterday came up with a bigger plan, a better plan, and we decided to just go all the way to the most extreme north of Laos, that very tiny village right by the Chinese border. That's where we're gonna be heading today, and it's gonna take us about 5 hours to get there.
Stop for some food in this small town. It has an actual road, and it's actually the place where you turn to go to Phongsali, but obviously we're still gonna keep going up north. Ooh, sorry, nearly knocked your soup out. We stopped in this restaurant. I think it's like Chinese.
Quite like, I never tried a soup like that, but you can actually put all kinds of stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Such as like pickled cabbages, garlics, oil, seeds.
Lita, true Lao style, is adding every single ingredient possible to her soup.
It's my first time. I'm trying everything. Look at this.
Oh my god. It's like 20 sauces in the noodle soup.
I know.
Driving along these roads, all we're seeing is beautiful mountains, loads of trees, and tiny little ethnic villages like this, with people along the side of the road selling things, living their lives. It's seriously a beautiful road to drive along. It's actually not even been that bad, the road. It's concrete. There's been not really many potholes. It's just very windy, so you can't go very fast. But apart from that, the road is amazing. We're really loving it so far, and we're actually really excited because we're nearly at the top of Laos. We're nearly at the Chinese border. We're just waiting for Lita to catch up. Some little kids here. Sabaydi. Chào sabaydi bo. Pasalaw nói nữa.
China. China. Rồi. Proper little gangsters Sunday.
Chào Suy Yang. Ah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Just stopped for a minute to fly the drone, and we're actually by this little house in the middle of nowhere. And there's some kids here just chilling. They like me taking pictures of them. They've been posing a bit. Sabaydi. They're very cute. And they've probably never seen a drone before, so I have no idea how they're gonna react to this. Every kid's dream. Can you see? Yeah. Look. Whoa. They're like, it's cool, but I don't want to touch it because it could do something to me. I'm actually a little bit scared of the drone as well sometimes.
These kids don't see a lot of stuff happening here, so we wanted to give them some candy or sweets, something like that, but we didn't have any. So instead we gave them a little bit of money because they probably can go and buy themselves. We have nothing else to give them. But
อยากเอาขนมให้เด็กน้อยแต่บ่มีขนมก็เลยเอา
open. No.
So the arrows
So
match.
song, ani song.
กินเท่านึง
Rồi,
2 เมนู
ani song, ani bo penyang.
ก็ใจละลาย
Bo penyang. So we're just giving a bit of medicine because, as you know, this place is extremely remote. There's like nothing out here. So giving them a bit of medicine for toothache. Apparently, all the grown-ups have toothache here, and I mean,
They probably don't have dentists.
yeah, there's no dentist here. So you know, good thing we have some medicine. So we give them some medicine, some cash. I mean, we have a bit spare, so we can't do that. And for them, it's like a good day to see us, I guess, and it's nice to
Yeah.
see them as well. So
I mean,
it's just a part of an adventure.
just stopped again because we're about to climb up here to get a proper view of what is actually around us. It's a lot steeper than it looks. Are you up? Oh, don't slip, don't slip. Oh my god! Oh my god. I'm actually breathless, speechless. Woo! It doesn't echo like you want it to, but feels good to scream at the top of a mountain.
I don't know why I want to cry because it's so open, so beautiful.
You can see the road we were driving.
Is that it?
Don't be like that.
Whoa, this cliff looks dodgy.
Yeah, don't go near the edge too much. What do you think?
It makes your head spin, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you a bit of that vertigo feeling. Listen. All I can hear is animals.
It sounds like seagulls.
You gotta be super careful, as you can see. This is deadly. The roads are deadly. I feel like someone just got injured not very long ago. And yeah, you gotta be super careful. I mean, look at this cliff. This is deadly, man. All day long, you could die here in so many ways.
The northernmost part of Laos is actually one of the most culturally isolated territories in all of Southeast Asia. And we finally made it to the furthest district in the whole country, a place called Yot U. This remote town, surrounded by valleys, was beautiful to pass through, and this was probably one of the most memorable days we ever had on our road trip around Laos.
What a massive road trip today. All my days. We've been doing some distance today for sure. And now we made our way all the way to the very north of Laos. They call it the extreme north of Laos. As soon as we drove into this district, we instantly noticed how everything is changing. The trees was a little bit different. The sky was a bit like cloudier, and it really felt like we're going up north. And then eventually we arrived to this small village. I don't even know what's it called, but it's somewhere near the Chinese border. And Lida's friend, who was gonna take us to the jungle, apparently there's like a massive village wedding going on today, tomorrow, and the next day. So they're doing it for like 3 days. So that means that we can't go to the jungle with these people because obviously they're really busy preparing the party. So we kind of like came here on a bit of a wrong time, but we're just taking this random people's house now.
So this is Lida's friend's sister's house, and we thought they were Hmong this whole time, but actually they're the Ho tribe. So in this village they have Ho and Aka.
We're gonna be camping in here, gonna set up our little tents. Tomorrow we really want to drive up all the way to the border of China just to be like, we've done all of the road of Laos. We're just chilling around the fire in here, and Litta's about to try some locally made shrimp paste, I think it is.
Long
Oh no, it's fish.
fish.
Oh, nice.
แต่ว่าบ่ได้ใส่แป้งโดนะพริกน้องเดี๋ยวตัวนี้บ่ได้สนฮะ
Is it yum? Is it delicious?
No.
Spicy?
Man pet mak mak.
Mac.
Bo pet, bo sip. Very strong flavor. I had to wash it with the beer. It's just too intense for me personally, but like, yeah.
It's too intense for you?
Go for it. You might like it. It's like extra pickled sour fish or some shit.
No, sir. He said this one have to take go.
You know, that's enough. Nothing like trying some food in a random village near the Chinese border. It's gonna be intense.
We've been invited around this table with the local family, smashing out some local meals. Just cooked us some beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some beautiful like pork. Really nice. I have never tried what that thing is over there, so I'm gonna try right now a little bit. Some North Lao stuff.
No. Vegetable.
It's vegetable. It's like pickled, kind of sour vegetable.
It's really nice to
ต้น
be
น่ะลูก
here.
เมื่อกี้เขากินน่ะหนู
The family's cooked us food. They've never
Yeah,
even
but
met any of us before, but they've cooked us food. They've offered us a room inside a bed, completely free.
เขาบ่ได้กินขนมได้
So we're not camping anymore because
we're not
it's so
camping.
cold up north. So we're gonna sleep in that room right here.
ขนมเขาแถวนี้บ่กินส่วนหลายบ่กินขนม
Really nice people.
Our host is smashing out the bong right now. Look at the size of this bong. But he's using cigarettes. Apparently locals don't smoke cigarettes like that. They said it's too harsh for them, and it's weird how they smoke it through bong. Because we use bong only to smoke weed. And I'm about to do that very soon, but I can't stop but thinking, what's it actually like to smoke a cig through a bong?
He like puts the cigarette
Yeah,
in the end.
that's right.
I've never seen that before.
I cannot do it. You feel like he has lungs of a guy who doesn't smoke?
So Mario has put
ตอน
egg
นี้ก็หมู่ของค่อย
and
เนาะ
beer,
Mario
Russian style,
Mm-hmm.
for
And
him
here you have tamchok and oh,
and the host to try.
ไอ้
you have to drink very fast.
Tamchok.
Okay.
บาทเดียว
Tamchok.
บาทเดียวเลยเลย
Drink fast.
Sip.
แซ่บบ่
Sip.
Sebo.
แซ่บ
We just woke up here, sleeping here last night. Pretty comfortable. Mario was a bit loud because we got a bit drunk. Morning.
Yo, what's up? So just woken up this morning, absolutely hangovered. Yeah, look at his face. Because we've been having loads of beers last night. I had like 10 beers or something. Absolutely ridiculous. Just drinking with the local people. Had a lot of fun though, don't get me wrong. But apparently, I woke the whole neighborhood up last night because I'm a sleepwalker and I talk in my sleep.
Yeah.
So instead of walking this time, I was talking and it was really loud. I feel pretty embarrassed this morning, not gonna lie.
I nearly smothered you at one point. You were really loud.
We just decided to just simply get up early. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna head to China because we just wanted to finish the last road in Laos. Well, we're going falling in the pond, Olivia?
It's so misty this morning.
It's every morning like that, except we woke up early today.
This is the north.
Anyways, should we go to China? This is the end of the road in Laos. The most furthest road up north in Laos that exists is this one right here, and now it's ending. Look at it, guys. This is the border to China. That means we just reached our destination. I'm gonna go and touch the sign as in like it's the last point of Laos. The girls really wanted to do it, and since I'm traveling with them, I'm gonna have to stick along, just go with them and do what they want to do. Anyways, Lan Tui International Border Checkpoint. There we go. Boom. Boom.
Made it. Here we are, about to eat the most northern soup in Laos that you can eat.
As in like the furthest soup. As in like the
highest.
The highest. None of it makes sense, but a soup in the furthest point. A soup in the furthest point of Laos, which is the extreme north of Laos soup. What up? So when you say extreme north of Laos soup, you'd think like this is gonna be some mad ass tigers in my soup, but
looks pretty.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat.
It actually looks really good. Last night we actually stayed just one night in Yot U, which is the furthest district north that there is here in Laos. A lot of people think it's Phongsali, but actually it's Yot U. Would definitely recommend going there if you want to go somewhere a bit off the beaten path, because the hotel that we stayed at, the man said no foreigners ever come here. He's never seen foreigners in his hotel. Today we're actually heading to Phongsali, which is also a place we've always really wanted to go to. It's a bit more in the mountains, so we're driving back the way we came. Now we're at the viewpoint where we were in the last video. We're back here because our friend told us that in the morning you can see the clouds right on top of the mountains. Apparently it looks absolutely beautiful, so I'm gonna climb up here and join them up there. What are you guys up to?
We're gonna cook some breakfast with the view. $1 million view, literally the highlight.
We're literally above the clouds.
Right now we're making some cabbage soup with some pork, potato, dill, tomato, mushrooms, garlic. I mean, we have everything. We really are living it up here, you know, literally living the high life. Literally the very high life. Look at it. The echo in here is epic. Listen to this. Travels on Toast! Don't forget to subscribe! Thank you.
Don't subscribe.
Don't subscribe, guys. If you subscribe to this woman, please unsubscribe right now. She's too dangerous. I think it's finished now. Let's check it out. Look at all this vegetables and fat and mushroom and herbs. We got it all sorted here. Obviously, before I pour it in, I have to try. Okay, we can eat. For you, Olivia. Very hot.
Just put it down.
Sabadi.
Woohoo!
I'm pretty sure it's just beeping to avoid an accident.
Yeah.
Not us.
Wow. Breakfast in bed or breakfast here? All you can hear is the birds, the insects, the wind and the trees, and Linda sipping her coffee.
Phongsali is actually just under 3 hours from here, so so tiring, man. I'm pretty knackered, but you know, it's gonna be good because nice views. You're not gonna see a lot of beautiful views. There's gonna be a lovely little road trip.
So Linda's saying that these fruits work exactly like magic mushrooms.
And it's inside, there's like a bunch of seeds. He's like, be careful, don't take too much, but if you take a little bit, it make you, if you take too much, you get sick. But if you only take a little bit, it's a similar effect to magic mushrooms. And I'm like, really?
Do you guys know what this is? Anybody watching?
Yeah, please.
No, don't take now. You're so driving.
No, I already take one. How many you can take?
No, don't take
I
now.
take
You
one
have
already.
one.
I already eat one.
Huh?
I already eat one.
No, are you joking?
No, I ate one. Is one okay? One is okay, no?
No, not now.
Oh,
Believe
but
me.
I already finished
Because
one.
it's your first time.
I eat one already.
Really?
Yeah.
What you?
Well, I cannot. You say eat little bit, okay?
You're
It's a
joking.
bit okay, but
I
in 2
won.
minutes.
He's joking.
I'm joking.
Oh my God, I bet
Don't.
you
I have to go on the bike with you.
Yeah, you have to ride.
No, I think then Olivia sit here and I'm sleeping.
I'm not driving. I'm not learning to drive on this mountain.
I'm not gonna take psychedelics whilst driving. Come on, guys.
He's saving
I'm
them
quite
for later.
responsible. Yeah, I am saving it for later though. We left the place without any clothes, thinking it's gonna be really warm like it was back there. It's freezing again, and I mean it's already cloudy again. Look at that.
In our previous video, we stopped to fly the drone by this house, and there's a Hmong family living there, and they were really poor. They didn't have much, so we gave them whatever we had. And then back in Yotu, we bought a few more things to drop off with the family, and we just arrived to give them some candy and supplies and stuff.
Yep.
Sabaidi.
Ready? Familiar faces in here, all the kids. Have you seen before? Sabaidi. Sabaidi. Really cool looking kids. Proper cute. So we just brought them some presents. Brought them some cake.
Kanon? One.
Ning.
เอาผู้ละอันมันกินคุยกันเพราะฉะนั้นมันสิบ่พอกัน
One. This is what happens when you let.
Hey.
Okay, this is what happens when you bring candy.
Whoa.
Okay, well that failed. They're like, mate, I'm taking the cake.
เอาให้ผู้หญิงที่เราเจ็บแก้วฮะนะยาและเกลือเป็นนัวนี่เอากินน้ำกันเด้อกินน้ำกันในครอบครัวเด้อ
Anime.
จะมีเกลือมีเป็นนัว
Salt.
แคม
กระบู
Soap.
ขึ้นมาขาวแท้ยานี่เอาให้ผู้เราเจ็บแก้วกินเด้อมันเป็น
Hey, you.
ปวดกิน
Share. Look at his bag. Look what's in there. A little thief. Thief.
เศร้าแรงตอนเศร้าก็
He's trying to steal the last
You
one.
want another one?
Oh,
That's
cheeky.
Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have enough. You know, we only had like a few.
Bye. Bye, little gangster. Little short visit. Didn't last long. The cake is already gone.
Yeah.
Vanished.
Well, at least I feel like they were happy to see us.
Yeah.
Okay. Kopjai. Bye bye. That's a bull over there. Watch out. That thing was big.
That bull nearly came to his head. Oh my god.
So we're heading to our last destination of this whole northern Laos road trip, and the roads are way worse than we expected. I thought it was gonna be alright, but look at it, we're driving on some weird sand, and this is the road to Phongsali, which is the capital of the province. Guys, this is like proper landslide country. Everywhere we look around, it's landslides everywhere. I mean, look at it. This is dodge. Like the rocks right here could fall any time. What's going on? Seems there's like some sort of roadworks.
Everybody's stopping here.
See, so there's like a roadwork construction where we have to wait for them to finish up before we can continue driving.
What's going on?
they made the road you cannot go because some of the rock go down to you.
Oh, so we have a landslide. The landslide.
The rocks fell down.
Landslides, and one more time landslides, and yeah, this landslide just blocked our way to Phongsali. So a whole lot of people just waiting here for it to be fixed up, and then the tractors all the way up there are fixing up the landslide. Hopefully they can move it. There's like a bunch of rocks on the road, and that's the thing with these roads. You never know when this is gonna happen, and you know, next time it could be you. Gotta be super careful.
We don't even know how long we're gonna be waiting here for. Could be hours, really.
Just look how crazy this looks, guys. You have to go up here and there up the jungle. Like, this is dodge. And this excavator over there is clearing the path, I'm guessing. Oh, look, there's rock. Oh shit, there's rock falling right now as we speak. There's a bunch of massive rocks falling over there, I can see. Really fast. Look at that.
But they finished clearing it up. Loads of people from the other side are passing through now, and then we're going, so it's all good. Hopefully we'll get to Phongsali before dark.
I'm guessing Phongsali is a big place. There's a lot of stuff are coming from Phongsali.
We're off.
We're off, man.
Whoa.
Watch out for the rocks. Might be another rock.
Oh my god, look at this, guys. They've been digging up this all day. It's supposed to have taken ages. Wow, it's so scary. Literally, a rock could fall on our head any time right now. I just want to get out of here as soon as possible. A few kilometers after where the landslide was, the road improved actually quite a lot. Looks like this now. So
the drive's way more enjoyable now.
yeah, we're gonna be in Phongsali really soon. We're really excited.
So after driving for thousands of kilometers across the entire country of Laos, we have finally reached our final destination, Phongsali. Although it's definitely not a final adventure.
Right now we are at Phufa mountain, which is one of the highest viewpoints here in Phongsali, and at the top of the mountain there is a stupa called Phufa Stupa. They only built this in 2019, so this is really recent actually. Literally only a few years ago. And if you're Buddhist, you can come here and pay respects and make a prayer, but it actually has an amazing viewpoint of all of Phongsali, which you can see over
I think we
here.
should totally come back here during like sunrise
Or sunset.
or sunset, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit misty cloudy right now, but
that's the word.
this is it. You can see the whole of Phongsali right here. This is Phongsali town, and to be honest, it's completely different to any town we've ever seen here in Laos.
Right? Just to give first impressions, it kind of gives you the feeling like you're somewhere in China. If you actually look in like the old town, it is absolutely gorgeous. It is really beautiful. The architecture is definitely has a lot of Chinese influence, because we have never seen anything like that in Laos. We lived here for quite a little while now. We've been coming back to Laos, but seriously, this is the first place that is so different to any other places here in Laos. Really can't wait to explore this place. Just heading to the old town, which is pretty hard to miss it. You're just next to this massive roundabout by the police station, and you have this beautiful road like made out of stones. I've never seen a road like this before in Laos. Sabaidi. 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 How are you?
Hello, Tongqiu.
Okay. Pasalao. Okay, Kop chai lalai. So yeah, so far the local seems pretty friendly. Came up to me, shook my hand. Welcome to Phongsali. It seems pretty cool. Sabaidi. Yeah, everyone seems pretty like, they smile at us, you know. I don't know if it's because there's not a lot of tourists and they just happy to see us, or they're just simply friendly people. It really doesn't feel like you're in Laos, does it?
It really doesn't. Even when you try to speak Lao to some people, I don't think they actually understand Lao. Even Lita, when she tries to speak Lao, apparently a lot of people here in Phongsali don't even understand Lao, because there's a lot of different tribes living here, and a lot of people from different countries like China and Vietnam, so it's a big mix here.
Man, this is like time travel, like seriously, the whole town, apart from the cars, the motorbikes, you know, the vehicles, it really feels like you're in some old town somewhere. Hello! Look at this, like very local vibes, proper like neighborhood. This is corn, by the looks of it. It looks like it's corn. They're drying it out for some reason. I have absolutely no idea what it's for, but it smells like a bit like vinegary, like it's preserved. Hello, Sabaidi. Sabaidi. Sabaidi, Sabaidi. Yeah, I think I was like, give me money, asking for money. They all say hello, but then they're really shy. They turn around and run away.
I think they're the friendliest kids we've ever met in Laos. Though. Nearly every single kid we've seen in Phongsali so far has said hello.
And smiled.
Yeah. Look, guys, it's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Wow!
But yeah, so far we're absolutely loving it here. Literally, this is so otherworldly. Look how this road is made. I feel like this way and this style of making a road, a path, is extremely ancient. I feel like this comes from like thousands and thousands of years old, and is still preserved the exact same way of building the road.
In Laos, everything kind of happens outside the houses on the streets, but especially here in Phongsali, there's just people doing things outside all the time, everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's life and things happening, and animals and food drying on the side of the street. It's really, really lovely experience.
So what do you think, Olivia? What would you compare this with?
I think it's incomparable. I don't think I could compare this to anything, really.
I know, right? Have some people following you, some kids and stuff.
We've got some followers. Keep poking their heads around the corners and running away again.
You see a lot of ladies wearing these like really bright scarves on their head, and that's because they are from a tribe, Aka, Khmu, and majority of them are Hmong. In Phongsali, we see the first guy with the skateboard. The skateboard, Sabaidi. Oh, very nice. Sabaidi. Wow. Have the skateboard. Very nice.
Look, it has 8 wheels.
I know. Have you ever seen a skateboard with 8 wheels?
No. Mario's giving it a go.
Wow, look at this skateboard. Right. Never seen a skateboard like this. Whoa. I think you can't do many tricks with this one.
No? Hey! Hey! Watch out! Hey!
I wonder what this is. Is it like a house or a restaurant? Like a massive wall? I have no idea.
The funny thing is about this town is all the roads kind of go in lots of circles. So sometimes you're driving around and you just end up in the place where you started. It's really confusing and a bit like deja vu feeling sometimes.
Yeah, because like the whole town is built literally in the mountain range.
Yeah.
So they had to work their way around to build houses and stuff. So that's what this, it's all like sort of like a massive maze. So that's a nice little place. It has like a little pond again. Seems like a lovely little playground for children. We came here the other day and see a bunch of kids playing around.
Yeah.
Kids, teenagers. I mean, there's probably not that many things to do in this town. So it is quite nice for kids to have a little bit of like space for them to hang around. We were looking for a market the other day and we were like, where the hell the market is? We're looking at the Google map and it's saying something in that building. I was like, it can't be in the building. But when we kept on seeing loads of people coming in and out, we realized that there is a market. So let's go and check it out.
This has got to be the coolest market we've been to in Laos. Just the way it's built is so different.
A little maze in this market, but they have a lot of jungle stuff to, you know, bushcraft. I haven't seen a lot of these things in Laos before, even though we have been for quite a long time, but Phongsali feels like a completely different place, guys. Let's walk a little bit around this market and see what they have here. A lot of it is kind of like familiar, obviously, like the good old noodles, vegetable, fruit. I feel like a whole lot of dogs just running around the market. There's a little doggo. Nope, not very friendly. I was gonna say hi to the dog, he's just like, nah man, I'm not taking it. You can see there's like a lot of tribal people in here, and I can see some Aka women, and you're not supposed to approach them and film them without permission because they believe that if you take a photo of them, you could be stealing their soul, and we don't really want to do that because you never know, there's a lot of like magic and curses and stuff like that, so we're trying to avoid that. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. Wow, really, the market feels so old and ancient. It feels like 1600s or something like that, you know? Absolutely next level, literally like time travel. We just asked for food in one of the few restaurants that are available today because most of them are closed. And we don't understand what they're saying, but they have like this guy, so I don't know what that is. A lungs maybe, that's a stomach, some more meat, some interesting looking sausage. So I don't know if it's like a hot pot or soup or no idea.
These are the options. We just don't actually know what they cook.
Right, so this restaurant feels like they have a bit of like the menu, not just like really random intestines and stuff like that even our Lao friend didn't understood what they meant.
For a lot of foreigners that are coming here and they haven't been in Laos very long, a lot of the menus are not in English, they're only in Lao. Luckily we're with our Lao friend, so she orders for us, and we do know a few Lao words. But if you don't know, then it might be really hard for you. So learn a few Lao words when you come here. It will help you out a lot.
I take padek for you.
No, please no.
In every single restaurant in here in Phongsali, they give you a cup of tea. And Phongsali is actually the capital of the entire world for the oldest tea tree plantation, which is over 400 years old, guys. Kop chai lalai. And I'm just about to try it. Let's give it a try. Haha. Ah, so damn good, so damn good. And I'm not even saying this for the camera, guys. It is really, really good. Cheers.
You really do need this in this freezing cold weather.
I'm Chok. And today we just got a good old lab from Phongsali, and we have some nice cow pad, which means fried rice with moo, pork, omelette, and obviously the classic Lao khao niao, which is sticky rice. We're actually paying only 80,000 for one night in here, which is pretty cool. It's like $5. It's a little bit dark in here, but I'm gonna walk you in to show you our room. We just moved in today. We haven't had time to tidy up. But the main thing that we love about this room is obviously, look at the views, guys. What? Yep. We have this. And then the cool thing, you can actually step out through the window and there's like a little balcony. So you can just go out there and chill. The views get even better because we have this little kitchen where we actually in the morning we have coffee, breakfast, and we have this view in here. Look at this. Literally living the high life for $5 a night. What do you know about bargaining?
Probably one of the best guest houses in Phongsali, and it's not even on the map.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. A lot of places aren't on the map, so you have to kind of go around and search. Exact same thing is with the restaurants. And in general, the Phongsali accommodations aren't actually that expensive. If you want something fancier-ish, you pay like 300,000, and then if you just want something simple, it'd be like about 100,000, if not less. And you don't really need aircon, not at least at this time of the year, because it's absolutely freezing. We have a local guide from Phongsali, and he's gonna take us around and show us more about the Aka lifestyle here in the northern Laos.
We're going in the house to have some tea. Sabaydi.
Sabaydi.
So this is a traditional Aka house.
Yeah,
as usual with most tribes we've experienced, it's a very dark house, but they have this beautiful apple.
Yeah. So the Aka tribe that we are meeting today is called Aka Piso. There is a bunch of different Aka tribes as well. Most of them live in northern Laos, and there's around 100,000 of them dotted around all over the northern Laos, which is, I'd say, quite a lot. Most of them live in like remote little villages like this one here, so you won't see them somewhere in the Vientiane capital or Luang Prabang, you know, in the city center. Our Lao friend Linda, do you understand Aka language?
No.
So you also feel like a tourist now, yeah?
Feeling like same you.
Does it sound really different to Lao? Does it sound different?
Very different.
How do you say hello in Aka?
Hello, Chomula, Chomu Chasala.
Chomui chasala.
Chomu Chasala.
Chomui chasala. Okay. Chomui chasala. I hope I can remember this.
Thank you is Nimua.
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 Chomui chisala.
This is our
Nimua.
guy, our local guy for the village. No semua je. Minyu. Her name is Minyu.
Menu. Okay.
So she to be our guy for
Okay. Chomui chisala.
Before cash, we use the coins for the money. It is
Okay.
silver. Who has the more coins, more rich. It's like the gold.
Oh, so it's basically like jewelry that's like has value.
Make up for beautiful for.
Okay.
It's Aka Piso traditional clothes after married.
So when they get married, the husband gives the hat.
Yes.
So does he make it himself?
Family make it.
So the
And
family
give
make
it to
it, give it to the man, and then the man who finds the wife
Yes.
gives to the
Wife.
Okay.
Yes, this one special.
And how does the relationship work between a man and a woman in here? Did the man choose, the woman choose, or they choose together, each other?
The man choose. The
Okay.
man go to us like the Lao everywhere. So the woman never asked, I want to marry you. Huh?
So Lida's decided to try out the basket for herself, and the basket sort of goes on the head, and we carry it like that. It's like an old way of carrying stuff.
They have this one because when you tire your head, they use this one
For the shoulders
Yes,
and neck. Okay.
woman.
It's usually women carry these weights. Okay. Right. See, Olivia.
Oh, my head is so small.
Right. Okay. How does it feel? So imagine if you had some weight. I'm gonna try to push you. Imagine you have more weight.
Yeah, it hurts here.
Okay. Try without the head. Okay. Let me try to push some weight. How does it feel? If you.
Better like this.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
it's here.
Oh. Oh. I nearly choked Olivia on this video. I'm really sorry. Yeah, it can be a little bit dangerous, so maybe we'll put this away. Now we're gonna head to the Aka garden, collect a little bit of vegetables, and then we're probably gonna do a bit of cooking, I'm assuming.
Yep, cooking some Aka style food.
Really have no idea what's it gonna be like. I mean, we do like to experience all kinds of foods. We have tried all kinds of like Lao food, but when it comes to tribal people's food, I feel like it's gonna be completely different, so it's gonna be really interesting to try. So in this village there's over 500 people, and our guide is saying that it's one of the bigger villages of Aka. Usually Aka tribe villages are way smaller. I can see how they are self-sufficient because generally there's food everywhere. You can see like baby pigs over there just playing around. They look pretty cute. And yeah, and they have their own gardens, they gather in the jungle, and it is really nice to see people completely sustaining themselves of the nature and farming. The lady who's taken us to her garden just took us to her house. This is where she actually lives. So let's get a little bit closer. Look at this wood supply they have.
Definitely ready for the winter. I mean, it's always winter.
It's apparently, I've asked the guide if it gets warm in Phongsali. Apparently it doesn't. It's cold all year round.
So garden is close by house.
So this is the garden. So I can see she has some cabbage, some greens. They have to actually cover all the garden because they could be like chicken or pig that could like eat all of the vegetables. And you gotta love how the food is actually free range in here. If you look at the pigs, the pig mom with her piglets roaming around free. So that's what you call free range pork. Apparently this is a green pumpkin and they're gonna make a soup out of it for us. I don't think I've ever seen a pumpkin like this. And is this pumpkin locally grown?
Yes, they plant here.
Oh, so they grow it themselves. Oh, it's sort of like covered in like white. Yeah, I never seen anything like that. So it'll be interesting to try. So they grow these monkey nuts here as well. So generally these people, they have everything and they grow everything with their bare hands. It is really cool to see how they don't need the outside world. They can just sustain themselves by themselves. So we're not entirely sure what exactly we're gonna be eating. We're assuming it's gonna be some sort of like pumpkin soup. We saw her like chopping up some greens, some pumpkin, roasting up some nuts. Seems like a vegan dish. Apparently the Aka, they only eat meat when it's like a bigger celebration or something like that. Feels like the food is ready now. We're absolutely excited to try Aka food for the first time in our lives, made by actual Aka people here in the Aka village. I mean, look at this, guys. Yeah, it's all like really organic. All the food is grown by themselves, including the nuts are grown by themselves.
And it's actually all vegetarian today.
Yeah, so if you're a vegan or vegetarian, you probably really enjoy this. And then I just saw our guide just pouring a little bit of the special drink. What is this?
Lao Lao.
Lao Lao. Lao Lao is basically a local moonshine, like a Lao whiskey.
Yes.
It is pretty damn strong. What do you think?
This one's strong.
So who makes this Lao Lao? Did they make themselves?
It's another village. They made by corn.
They make it out of corn. Oh, okay. It is a very normal and very common tradition here with Aka to have a little shot before you start eating because it makes you feel a bit hungrier.
Aka language we say chipato.
Chipato.
Chipato. Chipato.
Chipato.
Chipato.
It's good. It's good.
You're more hungry.
Definitely better than the one we got from the shop previously. Seriously, this tastes way better because it's made in the village by the locals and it's not some sort of like shop stuff.
Vegetable soup, peanuts, spicy, vegetable same. It's and the pumpkin. Green pumpkin.
Okay, really excited. Thank you so much. Can't wait to try. Oh, so you pour it on the rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a soup. More
It
easy.
smells so good. Everything's so green and
okay.
healthy.
It's time to try.
With the steamed rice.
Melts in your mouth, right?
So
It's Aka
the pumpkin
traditional,
so
by the
good.
monk.
The pumpkin tastes almost like potato, and potato is one of my favorite foods ever, so I absolutely love this. This is so good. Anyways, let's try a bit more. So I guess this is the spicy.
Yes.
You can try a bit of the spicy herb
Right
right here. Spicy herb with pumpkin.
Bo pet, bo sep.
Yum, yum. Ocha. Really yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Means lunch.
Yum.
What is delicious in Aka?
What's that?
How do you say delicious? Like sep in Aka?
Yokuma.
Yokuma.
Yukuma.
Yokuma. Just some greens.
Right off the garden.
Wow. Completely different to the other one.
Your face says like no. I can say it for your forehead. You like it?
A little bit bitter, but
Bitter? Wow. I'm absolutely smashing this. The peanut, it makes such a big difference. Wow.
it's like a completely different dish.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Instantly.
So
Wow.
much flavor.
So yum. And the funny thing, I never tried a pumpkin like this before. And since I love potatoes so much, this is my favorite dish ever. It literally tastes a lot like potato. So good.
Round two.
Sibato.
Getting drunk with the aka. Ooh. The moment I drink, I get so hot.
Yeah, Olivia's not a big drinking for a strong drinks, but yeah, you're doing really good.
The only thing I shot is tequila, so this is hardcore.
What do Aka believe in? What kind of god believe in? I feel like every different tribe believe in a different kind of like gods.
Yes.
What about Aka?
Aka, we believe in enemies.
So it's like a type of paganism is animism.
Yes,
Yeah?
like family enemies. Grandfather, grandmother die to be like a family spirit.
Oh, okay.
So every New Year or every special ceremony, we cook some food for the spirit. The first before we eat.
One of the ladies just brought some of the souvenirs because we really wanted some Aka, original Aka souvenirs. So yeah, put it on, see what it looks like.
Should I have green or?
Just put on, Nani. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
เอาไปเจลลี่ร้อยว่ะ
You want to stand by?
เอามาได้ไหม
Yep.
Mahalo.
Hey, yeah,
Looks
what's
like
up?
that. I think the lady thinks it suits me. She keeps going like this to me. I'm gonna wear this.
So our friend Lida just saw like a little baby. She was like, can I take a picture or a video of the baby? And they were like, no, you're not allowed, because they do believe that it is wrong to take pictures of babies, because apparently you are stealing their soul. And they strongly believe in it, and the lady just clearly said like, no.
The baby is too young. They have to make something about the Aka style, because
Maybe like a ritual to protect them or something.
the
Yeah,
kid,
yeah.
the baby is so young, you cannot
You
make
cannot
a picture,
take the
but you
picture.
can see.
Yeah,
But not picture.
I understand.
not video.
If
Okay,
someone
okay.
doesn't want them, obviously we
Yeah,
won't.
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, you have to be careful with the extracts. That's why we came with a guide, because they know which villages
Yeah.
allow us to film and take photos
Yeah.
and which don't. So that's why we're here.
Because you really don't want to have like a bad spell on you, because that could happen. So we just have the almost half the village here with us. Came to, yeah, just to chill with us. Brought some jewelry. And yeah, we're just gonna go walk around the village now for a little bit, just explore a bit more of the Aka village. There's a local man just making some basket. We're gonna make a basket something like this, and that's how they weave it. Feels literally very otherworldly, this whole like place, the people, very different, you know, to what we're used to, like especially coming from like Europe and, you know, foreign countries, seeing how they dress, how they live, how they cook day to day. For us it's just shocking in a way just to see it for like a tiny bit, but they live like this every single day for hundreds of years, and it seems like it's not changing a lot. Of course, people are people, you know, we are all people. We are one big family of this planet. And when it comes to modern stuff and like medicine and electricity, everybody is people and everybody needs these basic necessities. So yes, having electricity in here is really important, especially when you live in these mountains up here, and it is really, really cold. I mean, this is probably the coldest place I've ever been in Laos.
So we're just walking around the village, and some kids are following us as we walk around, and some are really shy and don't like the picture or video being taken. Some are really confused and just looking at us like, what is this person doing in my village? I know there's just absolutely love the camera and they want to be on it. So you never know what you're gonna get, but they're really sweet.
Everybody's pretty busy in the village. Some people be weaving, some people be cooking, gardening, looking after the children, and even doing some beautiful sewing. And this doggy next to her seems to be very, very protective. A little wolf out there. Yeah, and they even like make their own clothes right here. Here's some tea plantations.
The first tea for this year.
Nice.
You want to try tea?
Yeah, it really smells like tea.
Green tea, yes.
Green tea. Yeah, Nice. Literally green tea fields everywhere.
You can eat this. Apparently sometimes they make tea salad. One of these.
Like in Namsai one.
A little bit bitter.
And apparently if you drink water with it,
Very
it
sweet.
tastes like it, because the aftertaste now it tastes like a strong green tea.
A little bit
Like spit it out and taste it. Taste it.
Smell good,
It has that green tea aftertaste, right?
Yeah. Strong though. I think it's better with water.
Yeah, and it's literally loaded with caffeine.
Maybe they make a glue.
Glue?
Yeah, for the use
Ah.
the shoes. Or
Oh wow, so this is natural glue from the, I mean you can see how that you kind of have that like gluey sticky texture to it.
Is it like when you use the sap from the tree?
Kind of, yeah. Read something online in Google that Aka makes some magic or something like this. Do you know anything about this?
yeah, we also talk to some people. They make it, but not really. They will not really sure. But we had the shaman, yeah, for ceremony.
Okay,
Especially like make when the people die or when the ceremony.
Okay. Overall, this experience was really great. To be honest, without a guide in here would be extremely difficult, you know, just walking into Aka house, cooking with them, you know, explaining everything about their culture and what they do life day to day. So thank you so much to our guide, really appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in doing something like this, like we did similar experience, you can actually contact this guy here. So can you tell us a little bit more what the other packages you can do with this company?
You can do 1 day or 2 days, 3 days, 4 days trekking, and also go to visit different ethnics.
We will leave all the information of your phone and all the information to contact in the description below. And if you are guys up in the north, all the way in Phongsali, it is definitely worth it to do this experience for yourself. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. It was a good experience.